What's going on, everyone? What's going on? Man, happy Sunday night, man. Happy Sunday night. Welcome back to the Dirty Bird Fly Through. Y'all know who I am, Chandler, your host as always, man. Tonight's topic is Atlanta Falcons quarterback Tua Tagovailoa out golfing in Las Vegas during the offseason program. Now, let me be very clear. This is the voluntary part of the offseason. There's no mandate, for, anyone to necessarily be there per se, if you're a veteran. Um, so, I mean, if Tua Tagovailoa wants to be in Miami, if he wants to be in L.A. He wants to be in Hawaii. Hell, he wants to be in Las Vegas. He wants to be in fucking China. He can be anywhere he wants to be, man. Um, but I do think that it definitely speaks to what exactly the situation really is going to end up being and what it should end up being based off of this, man. But first and foremost, y'all know what to do and y'all know how to support. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel, man. Y'all know how to support. Hit the like button. Subscribe, comment, share out. You see the Cash App up there. $ Dirty Bird Fly Through. And as always, the link's already posted in the chat. Hit the damn link. Oh, and also GYATAG. Get your ass to a game this season. But yeah, man. So Tua Tagovailoa, feels actually weird saying his last name. But hey, man, Tua was in Vegas on vacation with his wife. His wife actually posted him on Instagram, man, and he was out on the golf course. He was out on the golf course. Now let me go ahead and say there's no problem, I think, with Tua being out on the golf course. I think there's, obviously much worse things that he could be doing, than out on a golf course. I mean? Hey, he's got a lot of fucking money. He's getting paid a lot of money by the Miami Dolphins. So, shit, man, he could spend that money how he wants to. If he wants to spend his entire fucking day, when he doesn't have to be at that facility on a golf course, that's his free will, man. There's a ton of nice golf courses up there close to Flowery Branch, man, that I'm sure Tua already has gotten the hookup with, man. So I'm not knocking that. I'm not knocking someone doing, what they can do. What I am going to knock, though, is the fact that even though this is not the voluntary part of the offseason, that obviously you have your choice of whether you're going to be here or not. Everyone else for the Atlanta Falcons, as of right now, is in the building. Drake London is in the building. Bijan is in the building. Everyone is in the building. Michael Penix is in the building. Michael Penix, man, he was, man, I don't know if y'all saw the video. Michael Penix was getting under center. And he was, running play action under center and throwing the ball to Drake London in a simulated play. And, shoot, we're talking about a guy who just 6 months, exactly, is coming off that ACL injury and surgery, man. And he's already out there throwing and he's going under center. And we got a lot of people talking about how Tua Tagovailoa essentially already has this job wrapped up, that there's really not even going to be much of a competition because Michael Penix, he just isn't ready. We're going to develop Michael Penix. We're going to let Michael Penix sit on the bench and develop him. And, whether he ends up starting for us one day or he's going to another team, that's just going to be how it is. No. Not with this shit. Because at the end of the day, man, what type of seniority does Tua have over here? I'm looking at Tua in a sense of you're new here. You don't got no damn seniority. I don't care if it's mandatory or not. If you're going to be the quarterback of this team, you need to be out on that field. You need to be building chemistry. This is actually a very important part of the offseason. This is the part of the offseason that, man, This is where, even though at the end of the day, once again, I'm gonna say it, it's not mandatory. This is the part of the off season that, you go from being potentially just an average team to actually into the upper echelon, man. When you're out there, you're building chemistry. You're sharpening your mind. You're getting accustomed to the playbook. You're installing plays, especially for a new regime, a new head coach, a new offensive system, and all that. And you're talking about a new quarterback in the building too, who a lot of these guys, matter of fact, none of these guys in the building have ever even caught a ball from Tua. And you're talking about Tua's just out here on the golf course, and he's just going to be able to come in, and he's going to be the quarterback one with Michael Penix already under center, Michael Penix already throwing the ball around, and Michael Penix this is his third year in that building. Get the fuck out of here, man. Oh, gee, what's going on?
What's up? What's up?
Hey, you just saw me talking, man. Hey, I want to know what you think though, because you've had your opinions about this quarterback dilemma.
I can't push back on nothing you said because this is a very unique situation from both sides of the coin. The first side is we're going to talk about, like you were doing, you was talking about Tua. I don't know what type of conversations that he's had with Matt Ryan and IC and even your offensive coordinators and whoever else that he needs to talk to.
Well, but let me ask you a question. Do you think, especially do you think Matt Ryan would really get on the phone with Tua? By the way, man, Matt Ryan has actually made it clear that he's actually not a huge fan of Tua's game. And we could talk about that in a second. But do you think Matt Ryan would sit on the phone with any player? Him being a former MVP, a 15-year quarterback, and just sit on the phone and tell a player, hey, you don't. Someone who has no. Listen, if they were going to be telling anyone to stay home, it would have been Michael Penix for him to recover. And Michael Penix is out on that field. Do you think Matt Ryan would be getting on the phone with Tua saying, "Hey, you don't got to show up until it's mandatory in your contract for you to show up. You can just go to Vegas and you can play golf. Don't even worry. You already got the spot locked up." Do you think Matt Ryan alone would be telling Tua that? Does that seem like something that Matt Ryan would say?
It seems like to me that that's what you want to say. But what I was saying was that we don't know what the conversation was. On that side of the coin, they could have said, well, Penix is healthy. He's going to be in camp. And if he's healthy, he's our guy. It's his job to lose. Now, if that was the conversation, then Tua should be in Atlanta. Now, on the other side of the coin, maybe Tua feels like that he's accepted his role as a backup quarterback, potentially, and he's going to give the minimum. Because that's the only way that I could see him being in Hawaii when, like you were saying, if he had the seniority with the team and the continuity with the players and all of those, tangible things going on, then okay, there wouldn't be a discussion for that. But for him to be the new kid on the block at that position, I'm waiting to see how this develops, man. Because Strand's in camp. Well, it's mandatory for him anyway, I guess. But he's there trying to get him a spot, buddy. So this is only the Falcons, bro. Only the Falcons.
Hey,
only the Falcons.
Let's be very clear. Tua don't have to be there, but shoot, you don't show up, that's fine. Hey, we got a guy who has nothing to lose, and he has everything to prove and gain. Coming off a third ACL, and he's already here, and he's showing that he's ready to kick your ass off the team. So don't show up if you want that. That's fine. But when you do come back, we're just letting you know you gonna be already behind on the depth chart. You're gonna be holding the clipboard.
I'm talking about that. I'm talking about that Ben Roethlisberger Jr. back there coming from that D2.
Oh
He
Lord.
trying to get a spot, buddy.
Oh Lord.
Yes, sir.
Who who
You
who
think
who
that boy ain't gonna try to
who,
get him a
who just
spot?
came up in here?
Cowboy.
Hey, what's going on, fellas? What's happening? What's happening? Top of the evening. Top of the evening to you.
What's going on?
Shit,
Hey,
man.
man, just chilling. Just got through throwing a little something off the grill. Got the family in there sitting down and getting fat and all that type of stuff. So I get to, I get to chill for a minute.
Hey,
That
hey,
was
hey,
look. That
man.
was the makeup. That was the makeup meal from the other week when you was on in your room all day.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, I got the
Yeah.
grandbaby here too, so I got to blame it on her. Say she's the one that want me on the grill. So, when grandbaby speaks, she get what she want.
Oh, okay.
I just blame it
They'll
on him.
change you, buddy.
Yeah,
Them grandbaby will change a man from a rock of Gibraltar to a cotton ball.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. What's been
Hey
going
man,
on?
I was just talking about your one of your profiles, man. Jack Strand in the building and Tua is in where he at
he, 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 he,
in
he- he's
LA
over. He's over in Vegas, man.
playing golf,
Tua,
and you got go ahead, cowboy.
yeah, Tua. You know what? People make big deal about anything, but because it's Atlanta,
Right.
people gonna blow it up even more. But here's the thing, too. He's playing golf, and people underestimate the physicality of golf. You know what I mean? Playing 18 holes, that's a physical. It's actually physical. It's not for me. I tried it out, and I'm slowly trying to like get back, make my way. I still got my clubs and everything, and I even got my Atlanta Falcon golf bag. I got me a brand new Atlanta Falcon golf bag, but that's just for show. But it's not something that like basketball or bowling for me. Like basketball, bowling, just say the word, I'm going. Golf, man, I'm gonna need a week to think about it. Like, yeah, I'll meet you there, but yeah, I may not meet you there. But here's the thing about golf, man. People underestimate how physical that sport is. The walking, 'cause it's a lot of walking. The walking, carrying your own bag. 'Cause, I mean, if now if you playing with the rich boys like Michael Jordan and all, even Michael Jordan carry his own bag. But when you playing with the rich guys, yeah, they may have a caddy, but it ain't nothing like playing a game of golf and carrying your own bag and talking trash. You know what I mean? But golf is a physical sport. So as long as he ain't out there clubbing, he out there ain't doing like stuff that don't make sense. You know what I mean?
Well, hey,
I mean,
listen, golf can be a physical. I ain't. Listen, I said at the top of this show before anyone came in. I'm not knocking what he's doing. I said hey, golf's probably one of the best things he could be doing. You want
yeah,
to be
yeah.
honest. What
It's a gentleman's
my
sport.
my whole thing is he ain't with the team right now, and even if he
Yep.
don't technically have to be, he's not with the team right now.
Yeah.
You know who is with the
The
team?
present
Michael
part.
Penix.
Well, too, these guys, they get their reps in. So even during practice, they tell these guys who they want to be there, especially at mini camp. They tell you are mandatory, you not so much, but they tell these guys who is mandatory. Like I don't know how far ahead of day it is, but they tell them who's mandatory and have to be there. Whether it be a position group or
Cowboy.
individual.
Cowboy, that
But
still don't matter when you going into a new place and you ain't
hmm
proving shit, but
yeah,
you think you got something locked up just because this is the sorry ass Falcons. You think you gonna come in here and you think they gonna worship you, and he's gonna be the savior.
right. But
It-
too, what though is it's competition there, but it's not competition, right? Everybody know that they're going to give Michael Penix a reliable opportunity and say, "Hey, you got an opportunity to make the team," and he's only getting the opportunity because he was a high draft pick, right? But he was not. He is not Kevin Stefanski's guy. I will be surprised if and this is just me. I will be surprised if come June 1 he is no longer here. I mean, he's no longer here. That's just me outside thinking it. I mean, because you look at that the who 330 just brought up
What
Jack
what what
Strand.
What you trying to say? You think they gonna cut Michael Penix?
Hey man, look, like I said, I'm
Oh no.
surprised he's still here. I'm
Uh-uh.
surprised he's still here,
No.
and I think the only reason he's still here because Matt Ryan, when he was talking about him, Matt Ryan said, "I want to see what he's got. We're going to give him everything that he needs to be successful. We're going to give him that." But
Exactly.
at the same time, that is not Ian Cunningham's guy. That's not Kevin Stefanski's guy. So, and it's not like they're going to be out of a whole lot of money if they do cut him. So if you're gonna rebuild like we've been doing, then rebuild the right way.
It's like I
Start
was
from
telling
scratch.
y'all, we made an investment the other night, man. We ain't just go listen. Even though it wasn't their investment, you still
Mm-hmm.
listen. It's just like this. Is just like if you inherit a portfolio, man.
Right.
Just because it ain't your investment, that don't mean you just give up on it. Just because it ain't yours and you want everything your way.
Oh
Nah,
yeah.
you
Oh, for
you
sure.
got you
Yeah,
gotta
but
do some smart thinking.
the
Now,
portfolio hits you different though, Chancellor. Chandler.
yeah,
The
because he.
one that earned the portfolio and built it, it hits them one way.
Mm-hmm.
Hence excuse me. Hence the old regime.
Yeah.
Now the new regime, they inherited the portfolio, but it's going to hit different. They're going to look at doing some different things also
Yeah.
to build onto that
Yeah.
portfolio.
And see, like Drake London, players like Drake London, Kyle Pitts, Bijan Robinson, they have shown their importance. They have shown that they it makes sense for them to hang on to them. Why would you trade a Drake London at this point? You know what I mean? Why would you get rid of a Bijan Robinson? These are guys you can build around. You can miss Michael Penix for sure. You talking about you can create reasons why you can release Michael Penix. You're not going to create reasons why you can release a Drake London or a Bijan Robinson. Now Kyle Pitts is on that bubble, but it's all about how you want your offense to your game plan to be to come into fruition. Because you like Kevin Stefanski's offense, Kyle Pitts is a benefit to that. Bijan Robinson is a benefit to that. Drake London is a benefit to that. Now, when you come down and try to add Michael Penix, you talking about a quarterback that has to learn to come from up under center. He hasn't played a whole lot under center, and Kevin Stefanski's quarterback come from up under center. Now, with that being said, with the 3 injuries that he had to his legs, serious injuries, can he sustain a full season? Can his endurance hold him up through the whole season, come up under center? Now, every player is not going to require him to come up under center, but at the same time, we talking about 4 quarters of football of running from edge rushers, coming from up under center. You know what I mean? Come from out of the pocket to throw the ball away. All that counts. But it's like I said, it's not Ian Cunningham's guy. So they're not going to second guess themselves. They might say, okay, we're going to give him a legit opportunity. And that's why I was saying when I did my mock-up, my breakdown on him, Michael Penix has to absolutely come into camp and torch it. And I mean, he has to torch it like nobody's other. It's not like he coming in and the game plan the team is being built around him. He actually has legit competition. It's not like it's Matt Ryan. You know what I mean? Who had never, I ain't gonna say he never had no competition, but he has, but no legit competition. So Michael Penix has to come in and command this thing like he already a Tom Brady. I mean, everything got to hit. Everything got to hit. It hit. And any type of if Alex Van Pelt has to come in and make so many corrections, and he missing on throws and he missing like his cues and all that. Yeah, it's going to put that thought in their mind. Okay, I don't know. And then Jack Strand behind him hitting it. I'm talking about
Okay.
hitting
Hey,
it.
hey, listen. I hear all that, but right
Yeah.
now, man, we're talking about Tua and we're talking about
Uh-huh.
Michael Penix, and we're talking about one guy is there and one guy ain't. And
Right.
and look, what is one thing that above all I need you to be? I need you to be available.
Yeah.
Michael Penix is letting it known that if I can be available, I'm going to be available. Even if it ain't that's what we talk about, going the extra 10%.
Yeah.
And
got you. I got you.
listen, man, Tua is sending a message to me that, oh, if I don't gotta do it, I'm gonna just sit over here and I'm gonna just do what I want to do.
Yeah.
That ain't how I gonna roll. But listen, man, look. Hey, we got OG up in here. We got Cowboy up in here. Y'all know who I am. Hit the link. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Comment. Share out. You see the Cash App up there. And as always, hit the damn link. Hey, fellas. Next Sunday night, man, we gonna start our Sunday night lives. Next Sunday night, man, we gonna talk about. We're going to go old school, man. We're taking a trip down memory lane. We're going to talk about some different eras of Atlanta Falcons football. I'm still deciding what I want to talk about exactly. You know, there's a lot we can talk about, man. There's a lot I want to cover Fulton County Stadium. I want to cover Rankin Smith. I want to cover, obviously, the Michael Vick days here in Atlanta. We can cover that 1998 Dirty Birds team. We're going to start doing that on Sunday nights, man, when I'm available. So we're going to start that up next Sunday night. We're going to start up our Sunday night lives. Even though this is a Sunday night live, but hey, man.
Okay. Sound like a plan.
And y'all are the two that I want on here for it.
Yeah.
Hey man, you got some more. I'm gonna reach out to some cats on that, man. You got some of them guys that got their thumb right on the pulse, along with Cowboy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, big shout out Uncle Steve, man. Uncle Steve got his finger on the pulse. He got a lot of history over there. I'm gonna reach out to him and see if he can, his schedule will permit for him to put his head in the door among some other names.
Hey man, there's a lot of guys that got their finger on the pulse and that have experienced it. Some of these guys, man, they don't even realize that they got their finger on the pulse.
Well, I recognize them, so I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna reach out some kind of way, and let them know what the plan is, and just and tell them to get in touch with you and make sure that everything is okay with you.
Oh man, of course. Hey, everyone's welcome home. Shoot, ain't even a problem.
Okay. Hey, but look, Chandler.
What's up?
This is the thing about the tour situation, right? I'm talking the same way I was talking, and I'm just swerving a little bit. I'm not going in the lane. The same theory I had when Julio went on to the Shannon Sharp podcast when he says I'm out of there. Everybody got in their feelings talking about Julio quit on us.
Mm-hmm.
And like I told them then, you don't know what they talked about in HR.
Right.
You don't know. Him saying he was out of there was just the conclusion of that subject.
Mm-hmm.
Now we go up in 2026. Tua over there playing golf, not showing up in the left hand. He's a seasoned veteran. He know better. If it's hurting him not to be there and he didn't show up, I don't see a seasoned veteran doing that.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what the conversation was about.
Yeah. And what if the Falcons organization was okay with it?
That's what I'm saying. You don't know what the conversation was about.
They're going to be okay with it. Look, they ain't going to listen. If it ain't mandatory, man, they ain't gonna force you to do anything. That's how the real world works, man. Me and OG talk about a lot of things. And that's one of the things we talk about. The real world ain't gonna force you to do anything. You got free will. There's just consequences to your actions.
True that.
Well, that's what I'm going at. I'm not just talking about what he wants to do. I'm talking about what the consequences are going to be when he does show up. I don't think that if the right conversation was had, that he's not going to be behind the 8 ball when he do show up to camp.
Right.
If the right conversation. Now, if he's just saying, man, I ain't coming to the tour. We need you here, man. Well, man, I don't have to come, and I ain't going to come. I doubt he says that. But with that being said, I just don't think that they're going to hold it against him when he gets there.
Right.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask both of y'all this. Right now, who do you think the projected QB1 of the Atlanta Falcons is as of this current moment?
Uh, it, who it will be will probably be Penny. Oh, Penny. Penny.
Right now, you talking
But
about right now?
Yeah,
if
right
Penny,
now.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you
Penny.
why though, because they have to give him a legit shot, right? But I think the plan, because Tua is so familiar with this offense already, and then him coming in off of the being the best quarterback as far as offensive wise, and top rated quarterback in all of football last season. His PFF grade was high, was number one. Uh, his EPA was number one. I think it may be Tua, but I think they're gonna actually give Penix a legit shot because Matt Ryan likes this kid.
Hey, look. That's all. Look, if Penix gets his shot and he shits the bed with it, yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
look at that point, man. Okay, he ain't the guy, but let's go, Tua. You know,
Yeah.
but check this out. We would be absolutely remiss and absolutely dumb as an organization to be.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I don't. Once again, people might think this is minor and stuff. In reality, man, at the end of the day, this goes very deep, and we can actually take the. We can really take this a lot of ways, man. At the end of the day, what you got to realize is this shows availability, and this shows who's willing to work harder, man. I don't care
Yeah.
what they may have given to or what resources. At the end of the day, man, they ain't gonna be nothing like actually being there experiencing it, because you ain't
Right.
getting hit on no damn golf course.
Yeah. I
Hey,
think we're gonna see Tua. I think we're gonna probably see Tua in maybe one series each of the first preseason games, but we're gonna see the bulk of Penix and Strand the rest of the way. I don't even think we're gonna see a whole lot of Simeon. I really don't. I think we're gonna see a lot of Penix. I think we're gonna see a lot of Strand. Simeon is that emergency guy. He'll probably end up on the practice squad. Well, I don't know. I can't say that because Strand may end up on the practice squad himself. But if they took a hard look at this thing, I mean, Simeon gonna be on the practice squad. Penix might not be here. That's just my honest assessment on it, man. I just
so
don't
hold on
know.
now, Cowboy. You saying in one breath now they gonna give Penix a shot, but you saying in another breath he ain't gonna be
Yeah, but
here.
that's not saying he gonna be here. Because I mean, they could give him a whole lot of looks just to confirm and say, okay, we gave him his shot, and he didn't give us what we were looking for. That has happened. That has happened.
Look
We've
at how
seen.
Stefanski moves, though. You got to look at how Stefanski moves.
Uh-huh.
I know there's a lot of controversy coming from Cleveland, but look
Yeah.
how many quarterbacks he went through last season.
And we probably still gonna go through some more here.
Exactly. So this
honestly
is
think
not unexplored territory to this guy.
yeah. Because I honestly
He ain't
think
scared
that
to move a
been waiting
quarterback.
for Dylan Gabriel. I think he may be even waiting on Dylan Gabriel to be cut from up there.
Man, he better
Uh-oh.
not. He better not be
If
doing
Dylan
that shit.
Gabriel, if Dylan Gabriel is
Hey,
cut from up there, he's gonna be in an Atlanta Falcons
nah,
uniform.
he still got to go through IC and Matt Ryan.
I know. I know this.
Both of them still got to approve that shit now.
Yeah.
We ain't.
Cowboy, you just hit on a little hidden nugget right there. I hadn't even thought about that.
Yeah. You got to remember when they were talking about when they were going through that whole quarterback debacle up there. All you heard Kevin Stefanski talk about was Dylan Gabriel. That's all he wanted. They kept wanting to talk swing the conversation to Shadur Sanders and Deshaun, but he just kept talking about Dylan Gabriel. That was his guy. That's who he picked. That's who he wanted to be his quarterback.
We
That's
got
why we didn't see a
we
whole
got
lot
T
of-
Terry in the chat. T Terry, what's going on? Hey, hit the
What's
link.
happening, Terry?
We see y'all watching. Hit the link. Cash App up there. Like, subscribe, all that.
Yeah, that's a good. Hey man, we already know that this guy, he knows how to handle, in my opinion, and because it was, even though there was a lot of uproar about it, I think that it was handled well. That quarterback controversy up there in so-called
Cleveland.
quarterback controversy in Cleveland,
Yeah.
and I think they handled it well. I think his transition to the Falcons, even with that looming over him, he handled it well. So,
yeah.
that experience is the best teacher, right?
Yeah, true that. True that.
Yeah, so
Live it,
yeah,
but
he
until you
did
live
he
and
did
learn.
that. Yeah, exactly. So, um, mm, yeah, that was a good little nugget right there.
People can talk about it all they want to, right? And I understand the negative look comments when it comes to talking about Dylan Gabriel because Shadua Sanders up there is the legit shot. Everybody want to see legit Shadua Sanders and the controversy behind that. But when you look at Dylan Gabriel, and I had to go back and look because when Kevin Stefanski came here, that's what made me go back and look at footage on Dylan Gabriel. I try to look at find everything I could find on Dylan. Right, Dylan didn't look half bad. He showed all the inexperience of a rookie quarterback. Yes, he did, which all rookie quarterbacks going to do. But he did not look bad up there. And people can, like I said, people can down Dylan Gabriel all they want. But if Kevin Stefanski comes over here, and sometimes too, a lot of coaches won't accept a position unless they can bring their core guy or go get their core guy that they can build around. And to me, Dylan Gabriel was that core guy for Kevin Stefanski up there in Cleveland. The boy,
Combo, let
go
me
ahead.
ask you a question.
Mm,
Why you on this? So explain explain from what you know. What's the difference between rookie mistakes and just quarterback mistakes? Rookie quarterback mistakes versus quarterback mistakes.
well, I have to throw another angle at that too, like development, right? And
Okay.
it all depends. Like Michael Penix, for example, he didn't play a whole lot come up under center, right? So, but when he came here, he was expected to come up under center. Then Raheem Morris says, "Well, Michael Penix says he does not like to come from up under center, but your offensive scheme calls for that quarterback to be under center." So it's a lot of negatives uh, that can come with that. Now, rookie mistakes is just what they are. They're rookie mistakes. Overthrows, it, lack of chemistry, that type of thing. You see it, it stands out, it's obvious. But what was the other category you said? You said just rookie, just mistakes, developmental mistakes
By
type of stuff.
No, just quarterback mistakes. Let's say like a third year, fourth year quarterback versus rookie quarterback
Oh,
mistakes.
it can actually be the same thing. Like
Okay.
if a rookie quarterback is coming in and he's not hitting his mark, let's just say if a receiver is expected to be, let's just say at the second hash mark on the 15-yard line, and that rookie quarterback is throwing to the 10, but the play call for that rookie the receiver to be on the 15, but you throwing it to the 10, and that's a mistake. You know what I
I
mean?
got
That's a quarterback mistake, not a rookie mistake, right? Because actually the quarterback is supposed to be he's supposed to be that guy. He's supposed to know that playbook better than anybody. He's supposed to be that guy that correct the coach if it comes down to it. But like Tom Brady went in and rewrote New England's playbook. He literally did. He rewrote the route, redrew the routes that the receivers running that ran. Yes, they had wide receivers coaches, they had offensive coordinators, but Tom Brady made that thing work for him. You know what I mean? That's why he was able to have these no-name receivers outside of Randy Moss and Gronkowski and Hernandez. He was able to go out there and turn just about any receiver into somebody that's worth looking at, that will work, a second and third look. Same thing with the running back. But as a quarterback, you got to have that development. If you don't get that development, it's done deal. And that's why I was telling who podcast I was on. Oh, I forgot who podcast. I was on there with Uncle Steve and Big Low. The two most important guys on his staff this year is going to be Alex Van Pelt, the quarterbacks coach, and Bill Callahan, the offensive line coach. Everything else is set. Wide receiver room, it is what it is. Drake London going to set the pace in there. Bijan Robinson, come on. Who needs a running back coach when you got Bijan Robinson? And then you got Nate Carter back there. Then you got Brian Robinson. You just say, hey, just get the ball to him, let him run. But Bill Callahan is going to have to set the tone for that offensive line, get them to play together because of guys like Penix and Tua. And then other Alex Van Pelt is going to have to develop Michael Penix to come from up on the center, get his footing right because it's not going to be easy coming back from those injuries. So Alex Van Pelt got his hand full, and then he got to try to develop Jack Strand. Tua just made his job easier. Tua already knows the offense, so he just. I'm not gonna say it's plug and play with Tua, but he has a better shot as being successful in the offense than Michael Penix and Trevor Siemian and Jack Strand.
That might have been the conversation then.
Maybe.
Because he gonna steal reps if he's in camp.
Yeah. All of them gonna get reps because I think Kevin Stefanski. I don't think he's gonna leave those stones unturned, right? Because one thing you want to do as a new head coach is start your name somewhere, right? You don't want to come in just kind of let the players do what they do. You know what I mean? You want to implement yourself in that. So I can see him making corrections with the quarterback. You know what I mean? Instead of there are going to be some plays where they're calling for him to do a 5-drop step. You might say, hey, no, let's cut it to 3. We need that ball to get out of his hand faster. That type of thing. Especially if you want that play to be designed for somebody like Kyle Pitts or Zachariah Branch. You know what I mean? Because we got those type of guys in here now that they get open quick. So that 5-step drop might turn into 3 this year as opposed to 5 that it was last season. Or was it designed for Dylan Gabriel? It might be something different this season because that ball need to come out. And believe it or not, contrary to what people are not saying, Tua's release is actually quicker than Michael Penix. 0.2 seconds. That is
crazy. I
did
check that out. Yeah.
That's crazy. Michael Penix was operating around 0.3 and 0.4, and we thought that was fast. But 0.2? That means that man, his processing is elite. Just think how much more elite it's going to be with a better offensive line or a line that's gotten developed by Bill Callahan or improved by Bill Callahan. But we weren't very far off, but improved by Bill Callahan. It's not like he's going to have to come in and disrupt everything that what we were already doing on the offensive line. It's just a minor tweak here, minor tweak there. And I think we're going to have probably the best offensive line in football this season. And if that's the case, Michael, whoever the quarterback, it won't even matter who the quarterback is back there. I'm not going to say they're going to have all day to throw. It'll be foolish enough to say that, but at the same time, it's going to be better protection. Those holes that we saw Bijan make for himself, a lot of those holes he's not going to have to make for himself. So that's going to enable Bijan to get more yards. So it's going to be. I'm actually excited. I can't wait, brothers. I can't wait, to be honest. I mean, dude, like this offensive, the coaches that he brought in with him. You can't speak enough about it that these guys know what they're doing. So you got to say that they're going to be some type of improvement somewhere. I read an article yesterday, that we weren't going to win but 3 games. 3 games? So you mean to tell me the only 3 games that we could possibly win at the way they got it are the division games? They must be crazy. 3 games?
That's what they're
like that same article was like the NFL. I didn't read it no place else except for that place, so I don't know if you can like put a stamp on it. But I heard there was a warning coming down from the NFL for Atlanta about tanking. I'm like, I don't see that.
Why would they tank?
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck do they see tanking for?
And my thing is, Bill Callahan, Alex Van Pelt. They're not going to settle for that.
Stupid motherfucker, James Harden. I got him on a. Hey, fucking Jared Allen. It was a K Cunningham free square. Him and Jared Allen, they already hit their marks. This motherfucker's supposed to get 20 points for me. He's at 4 right now. It's almost halftime. What the fucking Cleveland and Detroit. That's why Zay ain't on, because the fucking Pistons are playing.
Oh, okay.
Shit. Yeah, that's his team. Ooh,
Yeah, man. But I don't know, man. I think the news that's surrounding. I'm hoping that
you
the
get
rest of
another
the
damn
league
free throw.
just keeps underestimating the Falcons. I hope they keep doing that because I mean the schedule looks tough, but at the same time, I think we can surprise a lot of people. I think we can surprise a lot of people. I think we're going to win some games that people didn't think we were going to win.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. We look. This schedule is so man. They ain't listen. There's really only one because the division games can go anyway, any
Right,
which way. There's only
right.
one game this entire season that you look at outside of the division that this
Mm-hmm.
team is going to be favored to win. It's versus
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
And a matter of fact, I don't even know if we're favored versus Cleveland, to be honest with you, because it's in Cleveland. But
Right,
that's the game that you would think we should win.
right.
However,
That's that. I think I only labeled like 2 games on here that was that could be very well. No, 3 games, trap games, right? And Chicago, Cleveland, and Cincinnati. You know, we
I
can
didn't
shit.
go
I
with
didn't
that.
see no trap games,
How
but I go
Chicago
with it.
won? How Chicago won?
Yeah,
They gon'
Yeah,
listen. Their fans are gonna come into the bins and take over when they come up in here. That's gonna be like a Chicago home game. That's gonna be Soldier Field South.
yeah,
I mean, the
yeah,
Bengals that could
I've been to many games, boy.
look.
yeah,
Chicago have never failed me yet.
Man,
yeah.
hey, I'll tell you, and I mean Cincinnati, that's 50-50. I mean that's international. I mean the
Right.
Falcons only won one fucking game overseas. That was versus the goddamn Jets a couple of years ago. But man,
Yeah.
I'll tell y'all this right now. Hey, Chicago fans, look, yeah, Chicago fans and Pittsburgh fans,
Right.
they run shop on you. They'll take over. That's why I'm telling
Right.
y'all. Get
Yeah.
your ass to a game.
Get in the seats.
Get
Don't
in
just
the
get in the
seats.
game. Get to your
Yeah,
seat.
get in your seats.
Those, yeah,
Make
them,
noise.
yeah. So those Chicago fans, they gonna definitely be in their seats. Yeah,
And they gonna run.
Yes, they are.
They gonna run amok.
yeah, yeah.
Look, they come in and they take over, boy. They don't allow if they sit next to you, they don't allow you to do nothing to help the team. If
Right.
it's something you holding up, they snatching it down.
For sure.
And I'm like, I don't want to get thrown out of here. But you grab this
You
flag one more
you
time.
playing with fire.
Yeah, you grab this flag one more time, dude.
Yeah, yeah,
Then they try, man, it's in my face. I said, all right, then ask me to move. But do not touch
yeah.
nothing that
Or
I
you
got.
move. Or you move. Because this is my
Right, go in the
house.
aisle or something.
You better
Right.
not be talking to me like that in my house. You
No.
need to go. You need
Yeah,
to. You need to
I
move.
done had some dealings with them. But like I said, I don't want
Hey,
to get put out or
go
nothing. But
go over to that
don't
sky
touch me.
bridge. Go over to that sky bridge if you got such a fucking problem. See, not everywhere has a general admission spot where you could just stand around, especially on
Right.
these older stadiums. Man, go over to that fucking sky bridge. You get a good view from right there. It's over on the go over up on the 300 level. Go to the sky bridge. Nice view if you
Yeah,
can't deal with my ass.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You better grow some. You better grow some thick fucking skin. You gonna walk up in the South and do some shit like that.
Right.
We've been letting them do it though.
Yeah.
We have been letting them do it.
This fan base, man, we gotta get as fans, man. We gotta get back right, man. 'Cause I remember like Fulton County Stadium, man. There was no such thing as not being in your seat. You know what I mean? In the Georgia Dome, a lot of times, depending on who you were playing, there was no such thing as not being in your seat.
You know what, man?
Man,
Hey,
You
y'all
know what I mean?
look.
It was
Alright,
crazy.
right now, and y'all give me an answer. I'm gonna give y'all. Well, let's see. We can we can either talk about the Michael Vick years next Sunday night, or we can talk about Fulton County Stadium.
Either one, it don't matter.
Nah, y'all choose one for me.
Let's talk about Fulton County Stadium and then work
Yeah,
back
you
out,
got to
work our
put
way
you
up.
got to do it in order.
All
You
right,
gotta do it in
all right.
order.
Well, hey, we'll do Fulton County Stadium then
Right.
next Sunday
Yeah.
night. Y'all heard it,
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah.
man.
Um,
Hey, Harden better make some fucking shots in the second half. Better score some points.
what you got? What you must do some betting.
Oh yeah, hey, you know I do.
I don't bet, man. I will play the lottery, but I don't
Yeah,
on human beings.
yeah. People that can
I'm
be
not
bought
gonna do
out.
it. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, especially them guys, they making millions of dollars. It does not. I mean, it's not going to hurt them if we lose a bet. You know what I mean? They're going to still get their millions of
exactly.
dollars. Now, horse racing, uh, like he said, the lottery. Yeah, I do that every once in a while. But as far as like spreads and all that, nah, I'm not doing that.
Well, hey,
I,
if I do lose this tonight, y'all see that cash app. Hey man, hit the link. Hit the link.
I'm not going to enable you.
yeah, I know, right? You know,
Hey, check this out though, but for real though, we got the cash up there. If you want to support, man, we know that
so
we know that the pocketbooks, they're very thin right now. We know that obviously graduation season, summer break, everyone trying to plan their summer vacation. Uh,
right, right,
Man, but hey, you got a few extra dollars to spare, man. So we can help the channel grow, and I can help invest in this channel, man. Invest in the content that I'm putting out for y'all. It'd be greatly appreciated. You see it up there, and
right.
y'all know how to hit that like button, subscribe, and comment, and share it out on all social platforms. But what I'm really telling y'all to do is hit the damn link.
Hit that link. Hit that link. Yes, yes, yes.
Is
I
that the
got
right?
the email.
Is that score what I'm looking at right? Um, Cleveland kind of tearing them up.
Yeah, hey, shoot, Cleveland tearing them up just fine. It's just James Harden ain't doing shit.
That's why I'm telling you shouldn't be betting on them individual players like that. See, they saw you coming. We're gonna let Cleveland win, but James Harden gonna make us our money back. The lack of scoring thereof.
For sure. For sure.
It's a team sport, buddy.
Shit. Hey, well.
Why you just didn't bet on the series or the game?
Well, man, hey, but check this out. Here in Georgia, though, because we don't have legalized gambling, really all you can do for the most part, actually, is bet on player props.
Oh,
Mm,
okay.
And Cowboy knows what I'm talking about. Hey, that's gonna lead us into the other shit I want to talk about tonight. Because Cowboy knows about the Centennial yards they're putting up. They eventually want to put a casino in there, I think.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now, the
I think they go.
legislators, yeah,
I think they need to put if they do bring a casino to Atlanta, right? They need to put it in underground Atlanta. Beef
okay.
up security and take it to underground Atlanta.
You you
Oh,
you
okay.
you wouldn't put it in the Centennial yards right by the bins. You put it in
No,
underground.
put it in
Why
underground.
why why you
Why
say
not?
why you say that?
That place, because we Atlanta spent so much money on the underground, right? And there's nothing. I mean, absolutely nothing down there that draws like big crowds. People now go to underground because it'll be people who never heard of it or people who dare to up to no good, right? Every now and again, you see uh these little people who want to social media type. They go down there and put on a little show over by the water fountain or whatever. But and then you see like people who like marketing their business or marketing talent artists or something like that. You see them down there, doing their thing. But they need to generate some serious revenue for Underground Atlanta and bring it back. They can keep the shops up top, put some more shops up there because a lot of them shops are closed. There's nothing up there, but they need to put some more shops up there. Uh, I don't know why there's not a lot of shops up there anymore, but they need to take the casino to Underground Atlanta, beef up security, and just you know what I mean, and just let the money flow because that's where it's going to be at. I mean, that's the only place I can see that makes sense. It doesn't make sense to take it over to by Capitol Avenue because you know what's going to happen. It doesn't make sense to take it over off of Georgia Avenue because you know what's going to happen. Put it in Underground Atlanta. It makes sense.
You might need to submit that to some. So you rub elbow with high ups anyway. You need to submit that, bro.
So,
Shoot, hey, submit to your
You might
representative.
get the contract.
Well, see, man, it's been in the state legislature the past
yeah,
several years.
yeah, several years.
They
Yeah.
just never have gotten it to
Yeah.
Kim's desk.
Well, they're getting a lot of flashback, a lot of kickback from these groups that are against gambling and that type of stuff. But my thing is, they're gonna do it anyway, right? It's done online now, so you don't even have to do it. Go and leave your house to gamble anymore. You can go around the corner and shoot some dice, man. I mean, gambling is what it is. You know what I mean? You have to regulate it, and that's how you regulate it. You got to put some people in there that's
Shit, hey,
find some honest people
shit.
in there.
It's more taxable revenue. Why the fuck wouldn't you do it?
That part. Why wouldn't you do it? Because Atlanta, like from the days of when I was younger and I was walking through downtown, man, where like every store that you walk past, you wanted to go into because there was something there to shop, right? It is not like that anymore. It is not like that anymore. It looks like it's basically like a ghost town. It really does.
Man,
All the stores open every day.
you talking about how long are we? Make sure y'all hit that link and subscribe, Cash App, all that. Man, they talking about they got a deficit. Georgia has a deficit, which I mean, we were just hearing a year or so ago Georgia had a surplus. Man, whatever whatever the hell you got, this would be a great way to close it.
Yeah.
And you get some outside developers. But here's the other thing. Just like with the lottery's supposed to go towards education. Hey, this right here, gambling and stuff, this could all go towards education. All of it.
All of it.
Because
and another thing too, Atlanta is so much trying to keep stuff out of kids' reach that we are behind it in realizing what kids are already accessible to. You know what I mean? Like we trying to keep kids from dirty words on television. These kids curse better than we do. You know what I mean? And we'll cuss you out.
they cussing their teachers out.
Right. You got kids not having sex at 8, 9 years old.
What?
I'm like, come on, man.
They having sex at 8, 9 years old.
Man, what?
They hunching. They hunching. They ain't having no sex.
Yeah, exactly. Hey.
They hunching, man.
Hey, 3 Dirty. Listen.
Yo.
You guys don't remember. You may well once I bring it up, but there was a newspaper article right here in Atlanta. There was it wasn't even a preschool. Was it preschool? It was a daycare. It was a daycare where when the kids get out of elementary school, they go over to the daycare and wait for their parents to come pick them up or whatever. There was a daycare provider there that was sleeping. Well, I'm not gonna say she was sleeping with them because that was how they worded it. She had what was it kind of conduct because she was sending him like naked pictures, adult pictures to the little kid, and the little kid won't be like 8 years old or something that's like that, 9 years old, 10 years old, and she actually had a legit relationship with this little young man. Now,
well, she need to be set on fire then.
Well, they're going another one of them mental illness situations.
And the thing is not just her. You see, it's prevalent now. I'm talking about it's rampant now, almost where these high school. I thought it was just like high school high school instructors with high school students, right? No, it's gonna drop down to elementary, cat. It's gonna drop, and these women always talk about what they want in a man, needing a man. And expect from a man, but they sleeping with these little kids.
Yeah,
they sleeping with these little kids. Now a lot of these kids, I'm sorry, a lot of these kids ain't even hit puberty yet.
you about to put it in a more blunt way.
I'm finna put it in a more blunt way. I do apologize.
Hey, you go look. This is the type of platform, man. You just say it. They be doing it before their nuts even drop.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Exactly.
Hey, T. Terry, and this is true. This is true though. Going back to the casinos, T. Terry, they're going to put it at the Speedway over in over in Clayco. Well, actually, the Speedway's in Henry County, but yeah, it's right there over in Hampton. But I heard that too. Well, I want to know what y'all think. Do y'all think that would be a good spot for it?
What, Clayton County?
The racetrack.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hey, man. Hey, put a casino in Clayco. Y'all know what bullshit y'all starting.
Man, you know how man, you talk about y'all think Clayco population will be double. Y'all think the crime don't jumped up in Clayco like that, man. Clayco will hit the charts. It's probably already there.
Terra Boulevard lead down to the Speedway, don't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, y'all think
Yeah.
Terra Boulevard crazy now.
Yeah.
Put a damn casino there. Put a damn high rise over there.
They need to build a parking deck. They need to build a parking deck.
Now, hold on, but I will say that is a huge plot of land, though, that they could actually that would work from a standpoint of there's a whole lot of land to put it on,
Oh, for sure.
and they still do the
Sure.
state fair over there every year. Yeah,
Yeah. Hey, look, they can actually put it by the airport.
man,
They can actually put it by the airport. They wouldn't do it. I'm just saying they could. It would make more sense to put it by the airport than put it down off Georgia Avenue.
it would make sense to put it over there by the airport. They don't got no space over by the airport.
Man, you think money talk?
Shit.
We said the same thing about Mercedes Benz.
Well, hey, they tore down a damn church to build that, and we seen what happened to us since.
Neighborhood, they tore down some of everything. Warehouses, they tore down a lot of stuff.
and we've been getting punished ever since.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, that money
We've
talk.
been in the corner way before that, bro.
Yeah.
But hey, we might have been in the corner, but they really punishing us now.
We was in timeout.
We was in timeout. Now we just been sent down to the devil's basement.
Man, sometimes man things just get worse. That's all. We just got worse. We just doing it different. You know how sometimes you make the same mistake more than once. You just do it different ways.
Right.
That's what we're doing, bro.
Right.
That's all.
Shout out to K Bands over there in the chat. He done made a couple of comments in there that's contrary to what I was talking about. So
Well,
shout out to K
That's
Bands.
fine, but it would be great though for economic development. I think Centennial Yards would be the best place for it because they already got everything down there. But hey, I guess the racetrack would make sense though because number one, they got a lot of land over there, and number two, if you really want to actually, because man, now Clayton County's government, I don't think would ever agree to actually become just part of Atlanta. You know,
won't
actually,
do it.
that's Henry County, actually.
They won't do it.
But the thing is, man, that you gotta realize is it would really expand a lot of the economic influence.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know it will. That's why it makes sense to put it in downtown Atlanta as opposed to the outskirts. That's just my opinion.
Well,
I see what you're saying though about putting it over by the racetrack. You know, like I even thought at one point it'd be good to take it down by what was that Tandra Outlet Mall down there by
that's down at the bottom of man. Hey, and if you're from Atlanta or you're from the area, you know, hey, that gets more jammed than 285 does.
Yeah, for sure.
Always. Hey, always traffic over in that area. And don't be down there at 5 o'clock on a Thursday.
Forget about it. Forget about it. Yeah.
Man, I want to know, is it because I think it's in Henry actually. So it's in Henry County. That's what I thought. Hey, look, Henry County. There's still parts of Henry County though, like the bottom of Henry County. But I mean, now Henry County's really on the come up. But man,
Oh
I
yeah.
remember like 10, 15 years ago, man, Henry County, especially you get especially past McDonough, and McDonough wasn't even really that developed at that point. Man, a lot of that was actually rural.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They're coming up now though. I got some people stay over that way. What exit 212? Is it 212 or 221?
Well, I'm over in Stockbridge. But man, I think it's oh, you talk about your people?
The exit. To go into McDonald's. I think it's 212.
Yeah, it is 212.
Okay. Yeah, they stay back up in there. They got a nice one back up in there. It's some whoppers over there, boy. It's some whoppers over there, boy. Hey, well, look, man. Let's kind of go back to this. I'm getting this
See,
all of this different.
G's like, all
See,
right, that's enough. We talk about the state of Georgia. He wants to get about talking about the
no,
Falcons.
no, I'm just saying, man. It's a like we saying, we've been kind of on this, been on the fan united, redemption tour, whatever you want to call it, by certain people, certain you got content creators and even some people in the chat, man, want the fans to come together. So that's why I wanted to talk about this. I wanted to go back to this quarterback thing, right?
Hmm.
I'm trying to see who the majority wants to start, regardless of competition or who plays better. Is it just that people want Michael Penix to start because he was already here? Um, what's going on?
I think there are a lot of people that's not a lot of that are fans of Tua because of one because of the performance he had last season wasn't the best, and he admitted that. And like a lot of people, like we say that it takes a big person to get up there and say, hey, yeah, I didn't play the best last year. I know that I got to improve on that. He said that in his interview. I mean, in his live that he stunk last year basically. And here's the thing too. This man stunk last year, and it got to be telling you it now either all of the quarterbacks that were bad last season, or he was just that good. And this is no glazing to Tua, but even with him saying that he stunk, his passing grade, his overall PFF grade, his completion percentage, his passing touchdowns, uh, I think a lot of those were better than a lot of the starters who had like great seasons last year.
Now
He
you got
actually,
different levels of stinking now.
yeah, but he according to him, and wait a minute now,
Exactly.
because he said he stunk, but
To his expectations.
yeah, to his expectations. But a lot of people say he did too. A lot of people say he did stink. But I didn't watch him that well for him to make that assumption. I mean, to make that that assessment of him. But he had 20 touchdowns last year, which was 19th in the NFL. He had 15 interceptions last year, which tied for the second most in the league. And granted, that I'm not saying this an excuse, right? But he was one of the most sacked quarterbacks last year and playing behind a suspect line.
How many
So
how many games did he play in?
he played in 14. He
Of
played in
18.
14. He played in
How
14 out of 18 games. Because remember,
when
he
his
said,
when his
remember
last
they took him
season?
out. He was hurt. No, he wasn't hurt. They took
Uh-huh.
him out. The
Okay.
last 4 games of the season, they took him out.
But he was available.
Yeah, he was available. Yeah.
So how many seasons have we had in the last longest that have any quarterback play that many games in a
Oh
season?
man, would have been. Let's see. We have to go all the way back to
Matty?
Matty Ice. Yeah, we have to go all the way back to Matty Ice.
So saying that he sucked is like me, my sister, who always making A's, make B's and she's angry versus me making C's and I'm happy.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's why I was asking the question now. People saying, I hear different stuff. He's been injured and he could be injured again. Was he injured last season?
No, he wouldn't injure. He wouldn't
Okay,
injure.
so okay. So that wasn't a factor last season.
Right.
Okay, he got pulled, but he played 14 games. The pulling wasn't that bad
Yeah.
if he played 14 of the 18.
Yeah, he wasn't that bad. I think, but when they decided to pull him, I think Miami had made up their mind then that they were going to move on from Tua at the end of the season and wanted to see what what's the young cat's name? Oh man, got that quarterback, the backup. They wanted to see what he was going to do, and he's going to start next season. I just forgot his name, but I think they had made up in their mind then that they were going to say, okay, that's enough of Tua, and they were going to move on from him. So why not
Okay.
start early and see what the young guy has? But people
Well,
shortchange Tua, and Tua is
right.
not a bad quarterback, especially for and that's what I keep trying to tell people all the time. It's not about the numbers. It's about the team fit. It's about the fit. And that's why I was saying Dylan Gabriel. That's why I was saying Tua Tagovailoa, because these guys already know the system. And with improved team efficiency, these guys can actually excel. What
So
people
you're
got,
thinking they may cut Dylan?
it's hard to say. And
Okay.
they could, because they're not going to move on from Deshaun Watson because of the amount of money that they give unless they
Well,
decide to go ahead
hey,
and just cut him.
that look,
And then
they're saying Deshaun's gonna be starting.
he could very well be. I mean, for the kind of money that he's making, you can't. Oh, man, that man can almost own
Sh-
the Cleveland Browns.
Hey,
But
Detroit Shador might end up on the bench.
and if that happens, oh man, there's gonna be some people come calling. They might not get him. They're gonna come calling though.
To get Shador?
Man, what? That man actually looked good last year for a rookie. He looked good for a rookie. He
I'm gonna be
didn't.
honest with you. I wasn't that impressed with him. No, he has the winning mentality,
Hmm.
but he wasn't, to me. He was just he wasn't that player that I was like really excited about. But I
Right,
just like the way he just totally handled his rookie season on and off the field
right.
as a whole.
Well, I was looking at him. I got to keep him in that rookie area, right? I want to keep him. I don't. I'm not looking for him to come in and turn a program around or become uh this super quarterback that flips all the numbers. I'm looking at his development, what he had to deal with, and just the overall expectations of what the reality of what he could do, right? With the weapons that he has, right? And he didn't have the best, you know, coaching staff around him. He was borderline right there with Penix, to be honest with you. Because if those coaches was over there dealing with drama, what time did they have to actually have time to develop him? Now I don't know if a lot of you guys saw the skit where they had Deshaun and Shador, both of them, they were dropping out of the up under the center and just basically just handing the ball off, just handing the ball off. To see Deshaun do it and to see uh Shador do it, it's a drastic difference, right? Deshaun actually looked far better doing it than Shador did. Now Deshaun actually looked like he was doing it right, where Shador like he was just lackluster and just going through the motion. Now that I fault the coaches on, right? Because if Deshaun was doing it right, and you looking at Shador, and you got to comment saying that he wasn't doing it right, then it's the coach's fault. Don't stand there and just fake hike the ball to him, or just stand there with your shoulders, with your arms crossed. Get in there and make the correction. Make the correction. That's your job. That's why I love Alex Van Pelt. Alex Van Pelt love what he does. That's why I love him for Penix. I love him for Penix. So if Penix does lose this job, it won't be because he didn't have the right coaching or the development. Alex Van Pelt knows what he does. I mean, he knows what he's doing, and he's been doing it successfully in the NFL for years. So whether it be and the thing it is, he works with veteran quarterbacks that well, not just rookies. So Tua can actually benefit from this as well, and Jack Strand will sure enough benefit from it. You know, now a guy like Trevor Simeon, he's a journey guy now. So I mean, it is what it is with him. But he could actually learn something if he chooses to. But Alex Van Pelt is that guy. I would love to see Shador get his due diligence up there and get the right guy behind him to help him develop. Because I actually think he can be a phenomenal starting quarterback in the NFL. I really do. What's up, CPG?
CPG.
You in the building?
What up?
What's happening with you?
I thought the title of the stream was kind of funny, to be honest with you.
What's the title?
I seen that. I was like, "What is it? Is it slow on the news front right now?" Because you got the Saints fans, they over there talking about Shuck gonna win MVP.
Yeah, you saw that, huh? And you know what though, too? I know what Glizzy is doing too. I know what he's doing. He's trying to bait us and get into his show because when we're in there talking trash to him, Falcon fans are in there talking trash to him. He gets all these views and all these responses. I mean, his chat room just lights up. But when he just out there talking about himself, you know, he trying to hype himself up. He trying to hype his team up. Yeah, it's just kind of like lackluster. You know, he's doing his thing.
So you know what that means, though, right? The only time his channel is ever shit is when he's able to get Falcons fans to come over here, over there and support his ass.
Yeah.
Wait,
look, I had to send a personal message.
I'm always consistent, no matter. Look, I hold the same amount of people, no matter what, and we're continuing to grow. The only time you can ever actually get some real traction for where you are, where you're supposed to be, is if you can get Falcons fans over there.
Right.
Man,
but I ain't knocking him for what he do. I mean, that's what it's all about.
I ain't knocking it, shit, dude.
Well, at least he ain't being negative. He just know the company he needs to keep.
But he go the thing too. He's too easily able to be coerced into leading the conversation to be negative. Because we could be talking about the rivalry, right? And then all of a sudden he'll just come back with that 28-3 mess because somebody done told him. I actually saw a comment come across his screen was like, why are Falcon fans always over here? We ain't always over there. But if you're gonna talk trash about my team, I'm pulling up in your box. I'm coming to get you.
Oh yeah. That's clickbait, but it's all good. But continue to go up in there.
Yeah, for sure.
Be like, we gonna give you what you want.
Yeah. One thing
you gonna get that wish.
Us as Falcon fans, we can talk bad about our team because we follow our team. We know our team, right? But if you don't know our team, you don't follow our team, you just follow what the mass media is saying and going off clickbait what they saying. I ain't gonna allow you to do nothing. No. Now Dolph, respectfully, I get into it with him. I let him do it because he follows football. You know what I mean? He knows what he's talking about. He comes to the Falcon games when they're here. He comes to Falcon game when we're not playing the Saints. So no, I'm not gonna fall into that realm with Dolph. Dolph is a good guy. You know what I mean? But Glizzy, nah, I ain't letting you do that. He didn't even know about that little 77. I mean that what was it?
Man, I'm always showing up at Falcons and Saints streams. I'm like, I'll be the only Panthers fan there sometimes.
Man, so what you saying is you've been displaced.
I go to the Panthers stream sometimes still, but I'm not about to sit there and talk about like what apartments they like on down Ballantyne and Charlotte and shit. Like, I don't care, bro.
Hey, we talk about the city too. The economic development. None of them damn places you wouldn't even know about. But shit, hey, look,
Man, PPP was over there looking at houses that cost $1.3 million the other day. I was like, hell
man,
no, man.
Oh,
that, that the only damn that the only damn person that even goes live is Unk over there. That's the only one I'm seeing.
wow.
PPP goes live too.
Yeah, yeah, he go live too. Yep, yep. I've been on his a couple times. Yep. Just when we go to when it's time to play those Panthers.
He'll be live on his channel while he's on Unc's channel
CBG,
sometimes.
are you gonna come down here this season for the game?
My cousin was talking about he want to go to that, so I don't know. We might try to make that happen.
I'm coming to Charlotte this year for that Falcons game.
I feel
I
like
got
we
my
always
bid
do
in on some
better.
tickets.
We always do better in divisional games when I go to the home games. So I feel like I got to go to all of them.
Man, I know you gonna be at that Sunday night game.
I mean, don't y'all play the Saints on Monday Night Football the same week we play the
Yeah.
Lions on Sunday Night
Yeah,
Football?
Well,
exactly. It's gonna be an exciting week.
The NFC South week of the NFL right there.
Yeah.
How everybody doing today?
what's going
Georgia,
on?
Texas, boy.
Yeah.
I know that
What's
voice.
happening with you, Tech?
Making it, man. Making it.
I hear that. I hear that.
Uh, I'm over here discussing with the wife right now. When we going to Georgia this year?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-oh. You heard what he said,
hey, hey,
discussing it with the wife.
we play. Look, so this is the deal. I'm trying to get everyone out to that Sunday night game versus Baltimore. That's the game I'm trying to get everyone to come out to.
Yep. I'm trying to see what's shaking right now because I want to come in December. My whole thing is if I come to the December 20th game, I might as well stay because my granny birthday on the 23rd.
December 20.
Okay, okay.
That's when we up in Washington.
Yeah. So after that, yeah, I'm gonna have to look at my schedule.
Shit, that's why I really do want to make it to a road game too this year. I really want to make it to Washington for that game.
You know what? That's what it was. We was also talking about going to that Sunday night game against the Lions because it's been a long time since we had a Sunday night game at home.
Man, y'all should be about damn ready to cry the fact y'all got that slot.
It's the first time we've had a Sunday night game in a decade.
No, when I seen the schedule, the first person popped in my mind when I seen that Saints game was Chandler because I remember we was on here with a Saints fan and he was like, "Man, y'all ain't been on Monday night, Sunday night. It's just since y'all played us." And now look, we got him on Monday night.
Do you
I think
remember
I
who it
was just
was?
telling you like a week or two ago. I said they're going to put some NFC South games on prime time this year.
Shit, they put us in New Orleans and they put y'all in Tampa on Monday night.
Exactly. I told you they was going to put the NFC South in prime time this year.
They put y'all on Sunday night. They got us in New Orleans on Monday night. Then that following Thursday to start that week, they got Tampa playing on Thursday.
We got the
And then
Packers
what's
on Thursday night football this year
We
too.
do too. Hey, we play them week 3, week 4.
cool?
The Green Bay
The Packers.
Week 3.
Thursday night, right?
I already know the Packers want revenge on
That's right,
us.
because there's 3 primetime
Yeah.
games in a row.
Y'all got 3 primetime games in a row?
Well, I think they gave them all
One of
to
them
us.
home.
They gave them
Y'all
all
ever
to us.
listen? I'm gonna tell you this right now as a Panthers fan. Y'all ever win a Super Bowl? The national media is gonna ride y'all dick into oblivion.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get all of that oil that they got in storage that they got from Diddy's place, and they're gonna bring it to Atlanta, and they're gonna be oiling up, boy. You right?
Because they love to give y'all some damn primetime games like that.
because it ain't no reason why we ain't won this division in the last 4 years. We don't have
No
this division
reason.
in our hand. This division done been in our hand, and we don't let it go for four
I mean,
years straight.
as mid as Tampa's been for a while, there ain't no reason why any of the rest of us ain't been winning it.
Well, Georgia Texas boy, you just hit on a key thing that I've been saying. In the word of incompetence, you getting the lead is when I used to run track, man. Getting in the lead of I ran the 2 mile. It was easy to get the lead. All you had to do was beat the rabbit. But keeping the lead is when it comes into play.
You
And
talked
the,
Come
about
on
that
now.
last year.
and the
Just
guys
like
that
with
we have
Kirk
had in the
Cousins.
last 5 years, man, they could not keep a freaking lead.
Think about
They
it.
didn't know
We
how to
brought
close
in
the
Arthur
game out.
Smith for what? To improve the run game, to get an offensive
Yeah.
coordinator for Matt Ryan. What happened in year two? Matt Ryan gone, Julio gone, Calvin Ridley gone. So what's the point of bringing in Arthur Smith? Because y'all wanted Arthur Smith to bring that Tennessee run game to Atlanta. The Raheem Morris hire, I feel like Arthur Blank and Rich McKay was listening to the fans. You should have re-signed Raheem in 2020. You should have gave him the job in 2020. All right, I'm gonna give him the job in 2024. Gave him 2 years. 2 years under this dude. The division was in our hand.
I call that dude incompetent about the third week into his first season here. And boy, I got blasted for it, but that's okay. I recognize that with them rookie coordinators and all of that and how they were doing things. I was like, man, this is
Man.
a
And then
competent
with Coach
3 years.
Stefanski, we just hoping, just like the Patriots was hoping back in the day, that it's the franchise and not the coach.
But I've been watching, like I said, I've been going back watching Cleveland games, and we're gonna see some different things. Just in my opinion, we're gonna see some different ways of how them guys are managing the games. Not only the quarterback got to be a game manager, but I think we're going to see, especially offensively, because we already
Hey,
know what we got in Brick. But
he
we're gonna see how they manage the games, man.
Hey, just
he
from
beat Pittsburgh
scoreboard
last year
watching,
with Shador.
just from scoreboard watching last year, the Browns hung in there in some of those games where I thought they were going to get blown out.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about. I was looking at that. I didn't even care about the score. I just thought about, okay, what were they doing? How were they running the game? Did they panic? Did they change their scheme? Did they,
Shador looked
did they go
impressive.
away from what was working? You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I saw a
And they
lot of
did.
potential in Shador in those games.
Yeah. And it was a young team. They was confused at times on the field, but like I said, from what I saw between Stefanski and Reese, and I was not discouraged about what I saw. They can get better. You're gonna get if you're a decent coach, your coaching is gonna look better when your talent ups.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think the Browns are bad about like they'll blow the team up, do a whole rebuild, blow the team up, they just keep doing that over and over again.
Mm-hmm. Yep. See now, Kevin Stefanski, he just has to solidify that quarterback room, that's quarterback slot, because he has his running back. Not just one. In my opinion, he got three starters back there. He got his number one receiver. He got Jahan Dotson could be number two. It could be Zachariah Branch could become that number two, maybe. Uh,
Man,
he got
James Harden fucking sucks.
I told you they saw you coming, man. You can forget that.
yeah. You might well go on and count that as a loss, bro. Count it
Yeah.
as a loss. Oh,
You know how many people bet on Harden to get busy on this game? He passing the ball now more than he passed the whole series. He'll get 10 assists tonight.
and still lose.
Instead, right. Now they gonna blow Detroit up. He passing the ball. He gonna get look, man. Harden might get a triple double. Did you bet on the triple double?
Nah.
He's trying to do his best Russell Westbrook impression. Let me get all these assists. Every play, I'm just setting you up.
Right, right.
But yeah, man. But where in Georgia, Texas, boy, and Cowboy,
Mm.
in you guys' opinion, what are you guys looking at most as far as development and putting together? What positions? I'm talking about the offense. I'm not really worried about the defense. Offensively,
Offensive line.
Yeah.
okay. In any position, position,
Well,
particularly.
y'all already know me. I've been saying it since the draft. I think
Yeah.
James Brockermeyer can take that spot.
Or on at center.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. That
Then I
dude.
think that Oniawa and Dewberry can be those backup guards,
Mm-hmm.
and depending on how this coaching staff feel about Bergeron, I wouldn't be surprised if one of them take over the starting spot.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever move we make, I will be comfortable with it. Only because it's Bill Callahan. Only because it's Bill Callahan. If he
Agreed.
wasn't there, I question it. I question whatever move they make. But if Bill Callahan is there, I'm not going to question it because like I said, he's one of those coaches that has proved that he knows what he's doing. So I'm not going to question what he's doing. If he makes a move, make a decision on a player, hey, I'm with him. I'm with him. Now, as far as development, what group, I'm looking at total offense. Because like you said that not worried about the defense because we know what we got on well, defense is new too, but is Kevin Stefanski is going to be able to have this team consistently around 30 points a game or 15 to 17 points a game with the weapons that we got. Now, if we could contribute around 27 to 30 points, the playoff is a lot. It's a lot.
That sounds like a fast pace to me.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a fast team. Look at it. Everybody runs at least almost a 4-4 just about as far as skill position. But look at the total team. Look at the team as a whole. And we can finally say from years, even ever since 2004, that we have had a defense that's going to complement the offense or the offense that complements the defense. We got a balanced team now. For years, we've been offense, 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 or it's been defense, 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 defense. You know, the offense will be good while the defense giving up plays, or the defense getting stops, and the offense can't even get into the red zone. It's gonna be different. I can't say it enough, guys. I'm just feeling different about it, and it's not because I'm a Falcon fan. It's just something feels different about this team, and that's what me having optimism about Kevin Stefanski and Tommy Reese. So that's gonna be like the cue that these two guys here are gonna be like the key to how well this offense is able to get it going as far as scoring. I mean,
Okay,
red zone. Go ahead.
I think you're gonna answer my question, but go ahead.
But it's what's his name? Kyle Pitts. He's going to be one of those guys like, and him and Austin Hooper. Well, the tight end group as a whole is going to have to play a bigger part than what they've had in the past. And that's outside of what Kyle Pitts has been doing. What Kyle Pitts been doing, I'm not expecting him to ever get back to those 1,000 yards a season. I'm not expecting that. Me personally, I don't want my tight end to be getting 1,000 yards. I just don't. But if I can have my other skilled guys get that, that's fine. But my tight end guy, I want him to be that guy that can come in and get me 600 yards. But I want him to more so make about 8 key blocks that spring my quarterback or spring my wide receiver or spring my running back into the end zone. That's what I want from my tight end. And Kyle Pitts is not going to give you that. Charlie Warner will. Austin Hooper will. Austin Hooper will give you that and get in the end zone, to be honest with you. But Charlie Warner will do the same thing. I'm hoping Charlie Warner, if he's still here, but I'm hoping Charlie Warner is used more in the passing game than he has been. Because he used to be that guy over in San Francisco. A lot of people don't know that. He was that guy. People that you're not gonna get no 500 yards from Charlie Warner. They better check his track record. But Charlie Warner was that guy. I think he fell short of 500 yards in San Francisco, but he was the key third down guy in San Francisco, and we never did use him like that here. Austin Hooper, oh, forget about it. This man is so keyed into this offense, man. He's gonna make that difference in that tight end room in this offense.
That's one
Man,
thing you just been on
now
being solid.
Yeah,
I'm glad you said that. Now, since because people love to say, "Oh, tight end is because of this offense." My tight end had over 1,000 yards.
mm-hmm.
David and Njoku ain't never have over 1,000 yards.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to the rumors of possibly George Pickens or Stephon Diggs coming to Atlanta, why wouldn't that work?
Yeah, yeah.
So you for either one of them coming?
Man, listen, I would take if folks is going to take Jalen Carter, why wouldn't they take George Pickens?
Yeah.
And then people say, "Oh, well, we got Drake." Think about it. You got Drake, Pickens, and Branch.
Yeah. Yeah.
With the Bijan, with the Austin Hooper, and a Charlie Warner, and a Joshua Simon.
Yeah.
I think that's overkill.
I'm so glad you brought that kid name up. I cannot wait to see what we do with him. I can't wait. I've been talking about that kid since South
Think
Carolina.
about it. If we being honest, Joshua Simon fit that David Njoku, Harold Fannin Jr.
Yeah.
Bill type of tight end.
Yeah.
I
He's
can block
dog now.
and receive. I'm not just a receiving tight end like Pitts.
Yeah.
Even though Pitts has improved, think about the tight ends behind Pitts. They all can do everything for a tight end.
Yeah.
Man, I'm checking out the chat. Make sure y'all hit the link. Hey, everyone on Tua's ass. Tua ain't got no support in this chat. Make sure y'all support.
That's sad. That's sad. Y'all better. Hey, we were just talking about checking a player's track record. Y'all better check Tua out, man. Even with a bad season, check his record. Check his stats from last season. And he had a bad season last year. Check his stats.
Don't you go defending a guy that would prefer to be out on the golf course right now.
We said though, it just like we said in the beginning. Tua is here for insurance. Longest Tua here, starting tomorrow for OTAs, we all right. But right now, Tua wasn't needed. Wasn't no mandatory minicamp. Tua wasn't needed at that facility, but long as he's there Monday. But I still feel this is Michael Penix's job to lose.
Hey, I'm gonna look at it the other way around. Tex, I'm gonna look at it the other way. Penix needs as much time on the field as possible to get back. He need it because if he don't get it, and if he don't impress, if he don't come into camp and absolutely torch it, he is out of here. I'm telling you, the only reason they giving this man any kind of traction or giving him any kind of attention is because he was a high draft pick. And look, before y'all come at me in the chat, I love Michael Penix. I love what he did for the team. I pulled for him. If you guys check out that video I did on him, I want him here. But those injuries tells another story. I don't care. I could care less about how young he is, how people think he's gonna bounce back and all that. No. The quarterback position is one of the taxes. Let's see, what was the word? Taxing positions in the NFL. You don't stop as a quarterback. You can't take plays off as a quarterback. And with those leg injuries coming from up under center, it ain't as easy as you guys gonna think. People say, "Well, we got new modern medicine now." I don't care. He still got to carry his body weight. He still got to run from these edge rushers. He still got to get out of the pocket. He still got to make those 3-5 step drop backs. He still got to make that every play.
Right. But we also have to remember this wasn't a full tear. This was a partial tear.
Mm-hmm.
And like we also got to remember what everything the front office done told us up until this point about Michael Penix done came true. Michael Penix on schedule. There ain't no setbacks on Michael Penix. So when it's time for rookie minicamp or minicamp at all, the boy here. We done seen multiple videos now of Michael Penix throwing the football, one him standing straight up, one under center. Think about training camp when the training wheels come off.
Yeah. I'm hoping he come back because it you know what? To be honest with you, Penix will be better for Kyle Pitts than Tua would be because Tua and Penix already have that chemistry already. There's no developing that. Tua got to come in and develop that with Penix and Drake. To be honest with you, but like I was saying, that chemistry is already there.
And Tua done played with some good receivers, tight ends as well as slots and as well as wide out. So I think he don't forget he's from Alabama.
Yeah.
I think his learning curve is you won't even see it, and he know the system already.
Yep, that part.
No, I can't say that.
No, he knows the system. He knows
this system way different from a Mike McDonald system.
No, he already know the system. This system here he played with over in Alabama. And no, he played with it in Miami too. He just didn't have all those tight ends.
Man.
He did 12 and 13 personnel in Miami.
Yeah, but that's everybody though. But like running this scheme is way different from a Mike McDaniel scheme.
Nah.
How's it different?
Because think about it. Mike McDaniel relied on speed at every position, wide receiver, running back, tight end. Think about it.
That's the same thing. That's the same thing.
No, okay. Think about the speed they had in Miami to the speed we got now. All they wide receivers was fast. They went from Mike Gesicki to Jonnu Smith. Two fast tight ends. They went from Raheem Mostert to Devin Achane, fast running back. Everything. That's why their offense went down. Once everybody started getting hurt and there wasn't no speed, that's when they started losing games.
It's the same system though. That 12, 13-man personnel, it's the same. I mean, it's the same system that Mike McDaniel had. Same thing Kevin Stefanski runs. Now we're gonna have different players, for sure. Now whether Miami skilled players was faster than ours, I mean that remains to be seen. But at the same time, we got the same system. It's the same system.
So has any positions been upgraded for if Tua get his playing time? Any of those positions been upgraded from Miami's? The line, the receivers, the running backs.
I think Miami
blowing it up. In my opinion, outside of Devin Achane, I didn't see them keep nobody from last year. Jonnu Smith gone, I believe. I think they just kept the running back.
Yeah, they just kept that running back. That's why I don't think they're gonna be the same. I could be wrong.
Now, I could see them trying to run something for the Dolphins. I could see them trying to do something with Green Bay, since that's where all of them came from. The head coach come from Green Bay. The GM come from Green Bay. They new quarterback come from Green Bay. So I can see them trying to add in that West Coast offense because that's what they all accustomed to with a strong defense. But like comparing Miami offense to Cleveland offense, them two different worlds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I can say Cleveland did run a lot of 12 personnel with David Njoku and Harold Fanning.
Mm-hmm.
Could we be running a lot of 12 personnel here in Atlanta with Pitts and Hooper,
Oh, that's
or
no doubt.
Hooper and Warner, or Hooper and Simon?
Yeah, that goes without saying.
Now, my whole thing about Kyle Pitts, even since he signed his franchise tag, Kyle Pitts ain't been a part of no team videos.
Yeah.
He ain't been a part of no team nothing except for reporting to minicamp.
But he's there.
Right.
He's
Think about
there.
it.
Unlike
He's
someone.
there.
You trying you trying to say you trying to say that's a negative for Tua?
Oh, you just you know what I'm
Hey,
trying to do.
listen. Hey, listen.
Because
Listen.
think about it.
Even with Tua bad season that he had last year, I would take Tua's last season right now. I would take Tua's bad season that he had in Miami right now over the season we had last year between Penix and Cousins. I would take that.
Okay. All right. Are we also considering the coaches we had last year?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm considering that too. I'm considering that too. Now, granted, I know Zach Robinson, like I said, I think on the last show, I think Zach Robinson was the Achilles heel for this whole team. Him and Raheem. They failed this team. They failed this organization. They failed the fans. They failed this town, this city. They failed in their position. It had nothing to do with skill sets of any of the players on the team. I think every player came to play. They came in to do their part. I think coaching Raheem and Zach Robinson and Jimmy Lake, that totally failed. Period. That failed a team where we might as well not even field a team last season. That's just how bad it was. And Mike Pacino, when he was here, at least he admitted it. He quit. He knew he was in over his head. But Raheem and Zach came up with these press conference, we got to go back and figure out what went wrong. No, dude, we tired of it. We heard that 2-3 weeks in a row already. Admit you messing up and you don't know what you're doing. Admit you need some help. Now, I'm not saying admit it to the fans because that definitely won't be a good look. But at the same time, you need to go. You need to be asking for help from somebody. And as a head coach, I mean, and that's where he messed up at because he didn't have like nobody on his staff that he could go to and ask for help from. He could, I mean, absolutely nobody. Unlike Kevin Stefanski now, who has the Bill Callahan that he can go to and ask for help. He got the Alex Van Pelt that he can go to and ask for help. So it's not like Kevin Stefanski was without resources. So if things start going sideways 2, 3, 4 games into the season, he can go to the film room and say, "Hey guys, what you think?" Raheem couldn't do that. Not with no first year coordinators. Bill Callahan gonna come with something. Bill Callahan's the truth. I can't speak enough about the guy. I've been seeing him coach a long time. He's been around a minute. And now that we got a real quarterback coach in here, a real one, an actual quarterback that knows, quarterback development, yeah, that's definitely going to change. Whether Penix is here or not, it's going to benefit him just to even get the instruction from Alex Van Pelt. That's crazy. Now, how Tua will benefit from it is another story. I mean, it ain't too much more he needs to improve with this type of team that we got. Of course, he's going to be, he said, like him, he said he needs to improve from last season. He knew he stunk it up last season. He stunk it up last season, but he still cracked the top 10 in quarterback and quarterback completion last year. He still had the fastest release as far as from snap count to ball release. He still had the shortest. No, he was number one actually last season as far as finding his target after from snap to quarterback release. How many yards down the field that the receiver was? 7 yards down the field, 7.2 yards down the field.
I'm gonna be honest. I think Tommy Reese was brought in here for Michael Penix. Like just looking at the quarterbacks that Tommy Reese don't work with in the NFL and at Alabama and at Notre Dame, I think bringing in Tommy Reese, you trying to add that modern flair to a Kevin Stefanski scheme because everybody say his scheme is old. Like his scheme is basically run the ball, play action. You bringing in Tommy Reese, that's that quarterback development right there. Think about it. What's the quarterback from Alabama who he worked with? Jalen Milroe. Nobody thought that Jalen Milroe can get under center or even play quarterback. And then when he was the offensive coordinator, quarterback coach at Notre Dame, they had a top of offense. And I think that was when they went to the national championship. So I think adding in Tommy Reese, you're trying to jump ahead of, because think about it, you got too many quarterbacks now. They all coming out of college, they all work out the pistol. They all work out the shotgun. They all work on the center. So why not get somebody who from that field who can modernize your offense?
Man,
no matter what quarterback you bring in.
If this bloated motherfucker ain't gonna score anything, at least put his ass on the bench. He's sitting there while someone else taking a free throw, all out of breath and shit. He scored 9 points the whole night.
Oh, David.
But they're winning.
Jonathan lose some money, so
Yeah.
Oh man.
Look, but he the same way with Tua though, so I don't know, man. He's the same way with Tua.
Man, there you go.
I think he wants to get rid of Tua because he's playing golf, man. When he don't have to be to work.
Oh no.
He should be at work. Hey man, you don't go in if you ain't got to go.
Hold up though, but check this out. Check this out though. And maybe they didn't per se call him and see. All right, Harden got the ball again. What he gonna do? He gonna pass it. Then that guy passes it. Let's see. He gonna take the shot. He passes it again. Got the shot. See, that's how this whole game been going. Hey, okay. They call you into work. They say, hey, on your off day, they say, hey, can you come in, man? And you say no, I can't. I have another. Maybe he had this whole vacation planned out. And your work says, okay, that's fine. Do you think everything is just going to be okay and fine if you turn down the call to come into work?
Now, they want these players to not only come to work, they want them to relax too, though. So they, like I said, they whoever they need to see,
they get 5 weeks to relax during the summer. All of them do. They get time after the Super Bowl to relax.
They make it mandatory for who they want to see now. Now, if they giving players time off from work, then players can do whatever they want. They can go play,
remember,
go bowling. They can do
Penix was already hacked up facilities every day, training, rehabbing. So he already there.
Penix gotta be there.
And guess what? Tua's new to the team. He should have to be there too.
I think they all what they need to see.
But why do Tua got to be there right now when it ain't time for OTAs? Like right now, it was just Ricky Minicamp and Michael Penix doing his rehab.
Yeah.
Tua gonna be there Monday.
Hold on. Why is Drake London there? Why is Bijan there? Why is Drake London there? Why is everyone on the damn team there?
It's to get the work in with Penix, not Tua.
Yeah. I'm telling you, Penix got to be there, man.
But they bring in all the first team guys in though. If that were really the case, man, Wouldn't Penix be throwing to man? He'd be throwing to Chris Blair.
Who says
Why?
who says Chris Blair
Why?
is a day one though?
Who said that Chris Blair gonna make this team?
Man, y'all missing my whole damn point. Man, y'all need to read
This
through
how
the
you put
lines.
it out there, Chandler.
This what I'm saying.
So you saying
We all agree Chris Blair is a number 2. Right? He's a backup. He's a backup wide receiver. He's a depth piece.
right?
Last year,
Okay,
not this year.
hold on. Okay, but where he is right now, he's a depth piece. That's just where he is right now.
Mhm.
If not everyone had to be there, and okay, just a certain few guys were mandatory. Why are they posting videos of Michael Penix throwing to Drake London with Drake London there? Why ain't it Michael Penix throwing to Chris
Because
Blair?
think about it. Think about it. This is Michael Penix coming off rehab. If this is his first time getting under center or throwing a pass, why wouldn't you want to get it on video to show your team, like, hey, look at our quarterback. Even though he coming back from rehab, he already throwing passes. Ain't that the same thing they just did a few months ago with Patrick Mahomes? That was the same thing. It's just to show video that got my quarterback ready.
Yeah, it is exactly. But think about who he's throwing to. I got that. Y'all look. Hey.
And who says Chris Blair wasn't there?
Oh no! I mean, I'm sure Chris Blair was there, but that's why I'm saying Drake London was there too. Drake London was there. Hey, and Bijan's there. They're all there.
You know you're gonna have some veterans on the team that's gonna set the example for the rookies too. They're gonna show up regardless. They're gonna show up. You know what I mean?
And guess what Tua is supposed to be? He's supposed to be a veteran, right? He's supposed to be setting an example as the
I
quarterback.
said some of them. I said some of them because
Yeah, exactly. You didn't say all of them.
So what injury is? Think about it. Even though Tua ain't there, we still got 3 quarterbacks there. We got Dak Stram, we got Michael Penix, we got Trevor Siemian.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all how I was talking
that
about my
man
coaches.
That man want Tua fine. He
Hey. I'm gonna tell y'all how I was talking about my coaches. It's this simple. You don't come to practice one day. That's all fine and well. No hard feelings. But you come back the next day. Someone may have already taken your spot.
Hey, Chandler.
But that's during the
What's
offseason. That ain't winning his offseason. That's during the season.
Hey, but isn't this the time where they're getting everything together? The time where they're preparing?
Everybody that's there is pretty much got a contract coming up. Tua already got his. I'm just saying.
Oh, hey, we ain't denying that Tua getting his money now. Hey, look.
But you're talking about the other people that are there. The people that are already there is trying to get their contract.
Man, they'll get paid regardless.
That's all I'm saying.
They gonna get paid regardless,
not.
man.
No, they're not.
You don't think Bijan gonna get paid regardless?
He gonna get more money. Bijan actually, and I'm just saying this. Bijan got to protect his end too now. Cause if the other B Robinson come in there and show too much, that might cut into some Bijan plays from running back.
Hey, that ain't gonna be no cutting into how much Bijan's on the field.
I didn't say he wasn't gonna be on the field. See, context, my guy, context.
Think about
I said
wide
his plays.
Man, he gonna
game.
be on the field
Bijan
and he
not
gonna
finna
be
get
getting the
many
ball.
catches.
Man, Bijan
Not finna get no 80 plus catches or 79 catches this year.
No,
So we upgraded the wide receiver room.
Well,
Oh, hey, Bijan's still gonna be a weapon though. He's still gonna be a weapon.
I never said that.
Back.
Hey,
But I don't see him getting no 80 catches again.
Hey, every skilled player that we got gonna be a weapon this year on this offense. I mean, every last one of them. That's why I can't wait to see. That's why I can't wait to see what Joshua Simon's gonna bring, man. I just can't wait to see what this offense does for this for these caliber players that we got. I think this thing gonna be so fast. It's gonna be crazy. I think we just got to get that special teams solidified. We got to get the quarterback room go ahead and name our starting quarterback. That type of thing. Get all that stuff out the way. Get the distractions out the way.
Hey, y'all know what's finna happen in 2026? We finna be a defense-led team for the first time in so long.
That's what I've been telling. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. This is a defensive football team.
Joshua Simon, in my opinion, is a JPJ on offense.
Well, what you mean by that? You mean he gonna go down? He gonna chase his bitch in the car?
Taylor, you fell right into that, bro. I'm always talking on the upside. I'm talking about on the field. Now, Joshua Simon, he went to school in South Carolina. He ain't gonna go nowhere and do nothing crazy like that.
Well, hey, you also know what's really good over there at South Carolina.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, but
That boy, what his name?
But now
That kid too, Xavier Leggett.
Don don't even play over there
the
though.
Panthers.
Don don't even play with her girls.
I wish we could have got that kid from the Panthers.
Man, who Leggett?
Yeah, I wish we could have got him.
Man, what they say about him? He's been in the league 2 years and CPG's still up there. He ain't done shit.
Man, stop playing. You ain't been watching then, Chandler.
Nah, hey
You ain't
CPG.
been watching.
I gotta agree with Dirty Bird Foster on that.
CPG.
Leggett ain't done shit since he's
Xavier,
been in the league.
hey,
Why
all
you think the
Xavier
Panthers
Leggett has
keep
done
wide
ever since
receivers?
getting his ass in Charlotte, all he's done is fucking ate Bojangles biscuits.
Ever since they was talking about that man in last
Listen, man.
He ate
Yeah,
Bojangles
every
biscuits, and he ate some raccoon biscuits and a
gotta get
Bojangles bun on it.
Dude, like every other Panthers stream is them arguing about Leggett.
Listen,
See, I'm one of the few that I still think he got potential, but a lot of them done gave up on him, want him off the team and shit. But I'm like, y'all really think players gonna want to come play for fans that be acting like that, man?
listen. What people missing is that what we went through with Zach Robinson is what Zach Robinson is going through with his offensive coordinator now. Don't act like they got the best offensive coordinator in the game, or even close to it. If they use Leggett like they supposed to, instead of consistently trying to go see T-Mac, they will have that receiver that they're looking for in Xavier. I'm telling you. I watched that kid. I did a piece on him. I watched that kid. I'm talking about all the way back to South Carolina. Boy, bad now.
I watched him at South Carolina too.
The boy, bad.
Hey, one thing I'll say, they ain't tapping the link, but this is a pro Penix chat tonight.
That's what I was telling them Saints fans. I said that
I know you happy about that.
Leggett made Rattler look better than he was at South Carolina.
Yeah. Exactly.
Hey, they know what platform this is.
Hey, you don't look, and everybody don't get the name Baby Julio for nothing. It's one other player that got the name Baby Julio, and that's Jeremiah Smith over Ohio State. He got the name now.
I think a big part of it is we just don't use him the way that South Carolina
Hold on, Cowboy. You saying, I know you've been calling Jeremiah Smith Baby Julio. Who else you saying is Baby Julio?
He had that name down in South Carolina.
Who? Xavier, like, man, get the hell.
Listen, I'm telling you, dude. Listen, the way that man was going up and getting these balls that Rattler was throwing, and it wouldn't, like CPJ just said, G just said, he made Rattler look better than what he did.
Man,
than he was.
the only thing that Leggett and Julio have in common is the size. That's the only thing
You remember how Julio used to have to go up and get those balls that Matt Ryan threw?
Yeah, but Julio also flew down the field.
That's how he made those catches with Rattler. Rattler, and a lot of times, a lot of the balls that Rattler threw, they were never a ball that you can like just turn and go with it.
Man, but I
It was thrown low. It was thrown too high.
look. I see why Carolina got him because they gonna need a bunch of 6'3", 6'4" receivers for Bryce's ass to
Dude, we
see
got
him.
so many. We got so many receivers now. Somebody's getting cut
Yeah, I agree on that.
because they brought John Mechie in too, because that's Bryce's boy from Alabama.
Dude, they ain't cutting him. Man, they still got this
And Jalen
motherfucker out.
Coker popped off in the playoffs, and Tedrow McMillan Rookie of the Year.
And
We
see,
got
the
a lot of
thing
receivers.
is about this
man.
motherfucker too. He's been out on the court the entire game.
Who it is?
Harden. He's been on the court the entire game, and he's only been able to muster out 9 points.
Hey, he ain't playing no defense though.
He don't never play defense.
He ain't playing no defense.
Hey,
Of course he ain't on the court. Hey, that's what I've been saying about LeBron. You play some defense, you ain't gonna play no 20 years.
Bro, I've seen so many games where he just let somebody score, and I'm like, bro, play defense.
Right. You got to get it on both ends of the flow. And I got into that with my son the other day. That was the difference between basketball when Jordan was playing as opposed to basketball now.
Dude, when I play
Cowboy,
basketball,
that's a whole different era. You gotta remember during Jordan era, you can elbow somebody, bro. You can clothesline somebody. It's just a first survive.
Yeah, but you got it on both ends of the floor though. You didn't
Right,
just
but then again, we can't just sit here and say Brun don't play no defense.
Look, I ain't saying the man don't. I mean, you gonna play some defense. But the best defense is when he catches a player on a fast break and he coming up from behind and get it off the backboard. That's
think about it in the fourth quarter when Brun guard their best player.
Either way, it's basketball. It's not football. You got to play offense and defense.
When Brun ever stepped up to play their best player?
You ain't see Brun in the playoffs. You ain't been watching Brun these last 20 years.
You can't see Brun before Kobe died. He rest in peace. When last time you see Brun just say, "Hey," he called off everybody and he go take on Kobe? Never. Ever since that All-Star game,
LeBron always had to have a sidekick somewhere.
Okay. I'm glad you said that. Name me one player who don't want to ring by themselves. Jordan ain't winning none without Pippen, or Horace Grant, or Dennis Rodman.
Oh, look, I give you that, but I can't understand why people are saying Bron won.
Nobody ain't never said LeBron.
Ain't nobody ever won nothing by themselves.
Listen. The only time LeBron made it to the finals with a least value team, that was 2007 when he got swept by the Spurs. Name me the second best player on that Cleveland team.
But that's the thing, though. It wasn't like
it's
the same thing. It's the same thing with Mike. Name me the second. He had Pippen, right? But even when Pippen had got hurt, Mike still won the championship series without Pippen.
When? They got 6 rings together.
No.
Michael Jordan ain't never won without Scottie Pippen.
You missed my point.
That's not Jordan's fault.
No. I didn't say he won a championship. I said he won a playoff series when Pippen ain't got hurt. Mike stepped up.
Okay. I'm glad you said that. So what happened in 2015 when Kyrie and Kevin Love got hurt? Did Cleveland still go to the final? Oh, okay. So what happened in 2016 when all 3 of them was healthy? Did they won? Then what happened in 2017? Kevin Love got hurt. Kyrie wanted to be traded, right? Cleveland still went to the finals. What happened in 2018? You just had him and Kevin Love. They still made it to the finals.
And at a time where the East was the weakest of all teams in the NBA.
Moving that goalpost.
Come on now. No, I ain't moving the goalpost. That's facts. That's facts.
So you trying to tell me in 2018 the Bulls won good? Boston Celtics won good?
They weren't
okay.
Good. No.
Because you got to remember 2010
was not that good.
2010 through 2020.
I give him that Boston
Chicago won
series.
good
I give him
with
that.
Derrick Rose.
I give him that Boston series. That's it.
Atlanta
Man,
won good
Chicago
with
might have won some
Al Horford and
championships
Joe
if
Johnson.
Derrick Rose was healthy.
What about Toronto? Toronto was a good team. They just couldn't get past Miami.
You know what I'm talking about?
But then, if you gonna say that, what about when the Warriors was winning?
So he was
West ain't been that
like,
stacked.
look, even when Kyrie got hurt, they still had. I'm not even going. I'm not going. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend I know like who they backups are. What
Right.
they still had a solid team.
Had Norris
to
Cole
help LeBron. They still had a
at
solid
point
team.
guard.
Now. It wasn't
They
like
had Mike Miller. They had
that's who it was that carried them too. That's who it was. White boy Mike Miller.
Oh, okay. So that means that you better have the same energy for Steve Kerr, Paxson, when they won games for the Bulls.
You forgot who made Steve Kerr and John Paxson. They didn't come on the scene. They didn't come on the scene doing what they were doing.
Wasn't nobody talking about Mike Miller before Mike Miller went to Miami and joined the Heat.
But you saw how many threes. You saw how many threes that boy hit too to keep him in the game.
That boy, how many threes did Paxson hit?
Look,
how many threes did Steve Kerr?
If y'all are enjoying this content, man, we just had some technical difficulties. But if y'all are enjoying this content, then y'all know what to do. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share out. You see the Cash App up there, $ Dirtbird Fly Through. James Harden just sold. And as always, hit the link.
He was the best.
No.
But during that series, you heard Mike Miller's name called more times than enough when it came down to shooting them threes and on that defensive side of the ball.
No. Let me tell you who was the defensive anchors for those Cleveland teams: Iman Shumpert and J.R. Smith. They can guard anything 1 through the 4.
That's what won y'all the series. And don't act like Mike Miller didn't play no defense now, because the man plays some defense. Don't shortchange him like that because he's not a big name.
I never said it. Listen, I'm a LeBron fan. I know why Mike Miller went to Cleveland after Miami. It's to shoot threes. It was not to play defense. That's why they went and got J.R. Smith.
Just what happened
Just like in Miami. Who did they go get? Shane Battier,
yeah,
a 3-and-D guy, and Rashard Lewis, another 3-and-D guy.
Yeah.
And then they was really one of the first teams after they got beat by Dallas, because Dallas started putting Sean Marion and Dirk at the 5. What they do in 2011 when they played OKC, put Chris Bosh at the 5.
You see that comment that ATL 251 put in there? 7 or 8 for 3-point land, game 5. That's what won them. That won them that 7 for 8 at 3-point land. See, people, I tell people all the time. Yes, Mike didn't win. He didn't win the championship by himself. Of course not. No, he was 5-member team. But Mike made his players. He made his team. The only player that actually really could have came out of college and did his thing on his own was Scottie Pippen. Everybody else.
Okay. You can say the same thing about LeBron. You can say the same thing. Okay. Because I love this argument. Okay. You ready? Outside of 2005, what was Miami doing before LeBron went to Miami?
They won
kicked out the first round
before LeBron got there.
That's what I just said. After 2005, when it was D Wade, Shaq, Gary Payton, and all them boys, what was Miami doing prior to LeBron coming to Miami in 2010?
They were winning.
Was they a championship team?
But Bron went there. Bron went there because he knew he could win.
No.
He knew he could win with them.
Tell the truth. In the summer of 2010, LeBron and D Wade went on 10 interviews with the Knicks, with the Nets, with the Lakers, with the Bulls. Whoever signed LeBron was gonna get D Wade too. And then at the last minute, Chris Bosh said, "You know what? I signed with Miami." So they all took a pay cut to go to Miami. So don't say So don't say, "Oh man, LeBron went to a super team."
Oh, he did. You know it. You did it. You know it.
And they made
Okay,
a
okay.
WWE ass
Oh, oh,
spectacle out
oh,
of him going to Miami
hold
too.
on. Okay, was all those players already in Miami when he got
Nope.
there?
Nope. But the
Okay,
team,
okay, okay. So
they
how
built
did
that
he
though.
go to his? Okay, thank you. So don't say LeBron went to a super team like how KD went to the Warriors. They built
No, no,
that
I give
team
you that. I give you
everywhere
that.
Bron went. Okay, Cleveland, 2015. Where was
And he went
Cleveland
back.
doing? Where was Cleveland doing the whole time LeBron was in Miami? I tell you, they got the number one overall pick 3 out of 4 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Kyrie, number one overall. Has he
Right.
ever been to the playoffs? 2015,
I'm,
he
I'm
went to
gonna
the
tell you
playoffs
what
for the
killed
first
that.
time.
I'm gonna tell you what killed that Cleveland team.
Kyrie
Ego.
wanted to be the man.
Ego. Ego.
Kyrie wanted to be Batman.
That
He ain't
team
want
could
to
have
be
went
Robin.
on. That with that team could have went on and won at least 2 NBA titles, maybe even 3. But
Man,
ego.
you got arguably one of the best point guards in the game.
Yeah.
LeBron James, and you got Mr. Double Double Kevin Love with a bunch of role players.
Mm-hmm.
They could have beat the Golden State Warriors with Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
And you got Tristan Thompson.
Yeah. Ego. Ego.
All right, man. Who y'all think win the NBA Finals?
San Antonio.
That's what I'm getting ready to say.
OKC going back to back.
Oh shit. Well, I
Think
mean,
of the
hey,
OKC.
look, whoever comes out of the West, we know is winning the whole damn thing.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
know
yeah, yeah, yeah. Could the
because
East?
I don't look, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not even really that big into the NBA like that, and I know that shit. Hey, whoever comes out of
Yeah,
the West is winning the whole
I'm
damn
gonna be
thing.
honest.
yeah.
Once my team make it out the playoffs, I'm in football mode because by that time we already in OTAs or mini
Well,
camps. At that time,
who's
we
your
ain't in the
team?
finals. The Lakers.
Oh shit.
Team, come on, the
Oh,
Lakers.
Fucking
Hey,
Hey,
hell.
I'm
listen.
looking at this. I'm looking
uh,
at this screen up here, and the Cavaliers have not the Cavaliers. Is that Cavaliers? Oh yeah, they
yeah,
got
yeah,
"Let them know" on their shirts. I wonder if Ti getting a little change off of that.
yeah.
Got to trademark.
Man, fuck.
Hey man,
Well, you know,
Cleveland has beat the
let them
Pistons.
know has always kind of been a thing around. That's always been a saying too.
Yeah, but if he got a trademark, it changes things.
Do he got?
he
Does
probably
he
ain't got
have
it.
it trademarked? I don't
I
think
don't
he.
think he got a
I don't
trademark
think he
though.
do.
But you got man. Everybody
Well,
know what
well,
they talking
an
about.
entire song is what they call it, copyrighted. So
Yeah,
I don't know how that contract is, but anytime you put a song out, you go to what is it, ASCAP, whatever it's called, the Library of Congress and all of that. You have to put your name and put your songs and lyrics in those libraries. So
yeah.
I don't know how he's doing that.
Hey, but yeah, man. I'm thinking it's gonna be San Antonio. It's gonna be probably
Hey,
be San Antonio and the Knicks in the finals.
I want again. I'm gonna talk about Kyle Pitts, and we gonna keep him. I want him to turn into a Wimby. I want him to throw that elbow.
Man, listen. Yeah, we can get Kyle Pitts to basically be a David Njoku, 6 to 800 yards, 5 to 10 touchdowns. That's a winning season for me for a tight end. In my opinion, I don't need a tight end to have a
Yeah, yeah,
thousand
for sure.
yards when I got Drake London and Bijan, and now I
You
got
know what
Zachariah
killed that?
Branch.
You know what killed that, right?
What's that?
The position that he was drafted in.
But see, in my opinion, I know some people feel different. I feel like at that time when we brought in Arthur Smith, I felt like bringing in Kyle Pitts because he thought he was gonna have Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley,
Yeah,
and then we just brought in Mike Davis and Cordell Patterson. So he thought, shit, I just need somebody to hit them seams. I got Matt Ryan at quarterback. I got a veteran offensive line.
Yeah.
And then it just so happened right after the draft, Julio gone, Calvin really gone. So now we got Russell Gage and Kyle Pitts.
But not a tight end though
But
at
think
that
about,
spot. I'm sorry.
but think about before the Julio trade, before Calvin really got caught with the gambling and all that. Think about the offense. You got Calvin really on one side, you got Julio on the other side. So taking a Jamar Chase, at that time, we didn't know Julio wanted to be gone. We didn't know that Julio wanted to leave. So why take a Jamar Chase? And people got to remember, Michael Parsons was coming in as a linebacker, not an edge. He was coming in as a middle linebacker. I forgot who we had at that time. Was it Deion Jones or somebody? So we didn't need a linebacker. Think about Arthur Smith coming from Tennessee. I got Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley. I just brought in Mike Davis and Cordell Patterson to make this offense pop. Let me go get a tight end. Think
Still,
about
don't let the circumstances make you make a move like that. I
it. And
still
then
don't say
people were saying, well, what about the tackle? Uh Panay Sewell. We got Jake Matthews and Caleb McGarry in 2019. Caleb McGarry is still on his rookie contract. That ain't gonna happen. So what was the logical choice at four unless you was gonna trade down? And we didn't know who
before
Teddy
I would have
Eaton.
made
Now
it. Before I would have made a move like that with a tight end, I would have gave that pick up for some valuable picks. I bet you Ian would have done it before he
oh
picked the
yeah.
tight end that high. Oh yeah, he would have been out there, boy. He probably would have put on the Grinch suit and ran up to the stage and said, "Who want this pick? Cause
But
we don't
remember
need
what they
nobody."
were saying. They said the Kyle Pitts pick was an Arthur Smith call. He didn't want Justin Fields. He didn't want no quarterback in that draft class. He wanted Kyle Pitts.
Shoot, he probably would have did better getting Justin Field. Shoot. Because I'm telling you, man, you don't draft no tight end that high. I don't care. Give up the pick. Make another move. Because we still talking about the potential of Kyle Pitts.
But
Or the unicorn thing
Man,
them probably dropped out. But
they should have traded back and taken Micah. We gonna play that game. I'm gonna tell you, they should have traded back and taken Micah.
they should have never picked Kyle Pitts that high.
Man,
You should have did something else.
and that draft class was loaded too. I mean, shit. Hey, it's not like there weren't many options. There's been plenty of guys come out from that draft class, and it turned out to be all right. Man, we should have went ahead. We should have taken Micah.
man, Dean Pease was gonna have Michael still at middle linebacker. That was a Dan Quinn call to move Michael Parsons to edge in Dallas. Remember, Michael at Penn State was a middle linebacker. He wasn't no edge at Penn State. He was a middle linebacker.
I guess that's why
He
Quinn up in DC. If he made that
we
move, that was a brilliant move.
Well, shit, they got that. They got Sony Styles now. He gonna fucking do something with him, I think.
oh yeah, they finna use Sonny Styles to replace Bobby Wagner.
Fuck.
But that's our dilemma right now. But hey, we've survived the Kyle Pitts debacle, in my opinion. So we're gonna see what they're gonna do with him this season. Like you said, if he gets 600 yards at the most and 6 touchdowns, man, I'll be satisfied with it.
Man, y'all see
Cause
Trump talk. Y'all see Trump talk about they know that aliens exist.
he probably been talking to him. Trump a
but
bad
yeah,
dude, man.
but yeah, man, I'm ready for football season, man. It's like
Man.
I'm actually like me personally. I like the schedule. Like this schedule, damn near every week can be a tough week. Just how they laid out the schedule, but I love it
Ain't
Hey,
though.
gonna be any fucking excuses.
Oh no,
Well,
iron
well, there ain't no
sharpens
trap
iron.
game. There's no trap
None,
game.
none,
So nobody
none.
can say, "Oh, we went to Jersey, man. We could even beat the Jets." You can't say that this year.
Yeah, and the only thing I think is crazy, but when I really think about it, I like it. They know that the NFC South gonna be a gauntlet, so why not make the last 3 weeks all NFC South games?
That's gonna be crazy, boy.
Shit, that's what the division's gonna come down to.
Yeah. You know why they did that? Because of what happened last season. That three-way
Yeah,
tie.
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's enough to draw enough attention to the NFC South right there.
They could have made it. Well, they did as well as they could have did money wise and viewing wise.
Yeah.
But they said we're not gonna drop the ball on that again.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why they to be determined, right? Some of them,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, some of them might get flexed to a prime time.
Shit, that
Yeah.
Tampa game is TBD. That could end up being a Saturday game.
The Tampa
Yeah.
game and the
That
Panthers game is
that could end up
TBD.
being a Saturday game. That could be a Sunday night game. That could be a Monday night game.
Right.
That's is that in Atlanta?
Yes, sir.
Atlanta,
That's in the
Yeah.
bins. Hey,
man.
Yeah.
and check this out. That's only
The
gonna be
Tampa
like
game is in
that's
11.
only gonna be like a
I
day or
think our
two after
last game
Christmas.
we go to Carolina
Yeah,
for our last
we
game.
go to
I think we
Carolina
go
for
to Carolina. I think that game might that game could oh
listen. That game is going to decide the division.
could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all already know how I feel about Bryce Young. I still need to see him produce a winning season coming into year 4.
I think he looked up and everything just fell right for him. And then we turned around and helped him win.
And then think about it. If we would have lost, Tampa Bay would have went.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why them boys got fired right after the game. 'Cause that scenario was already there, man.
Yeah.
We were going to be embarrassed either way.
Either way. Yeah.
Come on. You
Yeah,
win, you lose, you send somebody else to the playoff.
Right.
And
right.
all y'all tied.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
You,
crazy.
you know, hey, Cowboy, you probably remember this commercial. You remember the Coca-Cola commercial where the Mean Joe threw the kid the jersey.
Yeah. Thanks, Mean
And he
Joe.
said, "Thanks me, Joe." That's what I said after that game. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, they saying thanks me, Joe, because it didn't
Right.
matter. They gonna get the jersey if
Yeah.
we win or lose. That's what I thought about when after that game. I said, boy, this
Yeah.
is pitiful. But
Yeah.
I
That's,
had
that's
no
bad.
idea that Arthur Blank and Arthur Jr. and the rest of the boys was sitting over there with them cleavers behind their back, ready to chop Raheem head off.
Yeah.
I was
Hey
like, man,
man, I ain't gonna lie, man. That boy probably thought he saved
Well,
his
hey,
job.
did
That four
y'all
game
see
winning
Wolf's
streak.
video?
Hey, bruh.
Wolf
Hey,
over there,
hey,
Wolf up
hey,
there
hey,
wilding, man.
But
hey,
hey,
Wolf going off,
y'all
bro.
see what Puppy
Hey,
Woo Woo talking about?
Yeah, puppy,
hey,
woo
man.
woo.
Hey, man, I seen that this morning. I was like, what? Hey,
Well,
man.
And
I
Hey, man,
commented
I
on it.
fuck
I
with
was like,
to
Wolf.
well,
talk to
maybe.
him about
I
it.
fuck with Wolf.
We need to do
Wolf
a
has
stream
no
Well,
about
filter.
it and confirm some stuff. And if y'all don't know what we're
well,
talking about, there is a rumor that Arthur Blank is in the Epstein files.
well. The
Man,
files
that
could
could
only consist of the files could consist of just conversations.
That's what we got to get
You know
cleared
what I'm
out,
saying?
though. We got to clear that
Well,
out.
I think Mr. Blank kind of do his own thing.
man.
So,
Man,
you know what
y'all
I'm
know all
saying?
this old money done been in them islands, man. Come on now,
Yeah,
man. If you got
I think
money
I think Mr.
before the
Blank
two
gonna do
Hey,
his own
thousands, if you
thing.
got
Look.
money before the two
And Wolf
thousands,
just said, Wolf
you
said
don't.
the same shit. You talking about 3 baby mamas. You talking about 6 kids. So, I mean, what, 2 kids per baby mama?
Hey, man.
You talk about he can't hold a bitch down. Shoot, that's what I used to say. If he can't hold a bitch down, how do you expect him to pick the right head coach?
Hey, man. Heart to blank like Scrooge McDuck, man. He let his money talk. I ain't gotta say nothing to nobody. Even if I ain't had the Falcons, I'll be a billionaire just off Home Depot.
Right.
I went to Home Depot on Friday. I ain't gonna cap. I always choose Home Depot over Lowe's. I support Arthur Blank. Keep it a book. But
Man,
yeah,
Arthur
man.
Blank don't need your money.
See, he get it all the time from Home Depot. His
Exactly.
Atlanta jerseys. Come on now.
Exactly. Yeah. He got up. Hey, look, man, you got to understand how that money flow.
Yeah,
Them billionaires, they more crazy about their money than we are.
right.
Shoot. Gonna be
Come
like,
on
look,
now.
we
What
calling
we
the
in
police to walk out. He
2026?
one of my 2x4s.
You still ain't heard nobody say nothing about Hugh Hefner, and he was legal pimping. Still
Oh
ain't
man, he
heard
was a
nothing.
bad dude. Right. But yeah, Mr. Blank, man, he do his own thing. You know, he get up. He get up on the airplane. He do the Mile High Club.
Hey
Oh,
man, I'm gonna
Man,
take you out to Montana.
hold on a damn second. Hey, well,
Hey,
I know Cowboy.
Yo,
Did you see this dude who got locked up and they posted his mugshot and his damn haircut?
oh, uh-uh.
Hey,
These I don't think so.
I'm gonna send this shit over to you.
These I don't think so.
You see that?
Hold up. What the Sam hell? What kind of was that a prank?
Nah, hey, that's a real mugshot.
so let me ask y'all, well, what y'all think gonna be the three toughest games?
The three toughest games.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, fucking.
Oh,
Oh man, they all
that's a
gonna
good
be
one.
well. That's actually a very tough question. Let me see.
Let me pull up the.
Uh, I mean, Baltimore's gonna be a tough game. That's gonna be a tough
Okay.
game. Fuck. That game in New Orleans is gonna be tough because of the crowd.
Week 4. Yep.
That's gonna be a
It,
tough game because of the crowd.
it
Um,
always is.
well, because that's the dome coming game too.
We still gonna win it.
I hope we do, but man, I don't know.
We still gonna
I
win.
hope we do.
And
Fuck.
I'm not scared of no
The
damn New
third,
Orleans.
Yeah, me either. That's why I say we still gonna win it.
man, I'm gonna be honest, man. This third game's so damn. Hey, they all gonna be tough, but
Now,
I
Green
got
Bay, the one thing about Green Bay is Micah gonna be back. They lost Rashawn Gary on the defensive front four. They lost Quay
Micah's
Walker
not
in the
gonna be
front
back.
seven.
Micah not gonna be
Eh,
back.
Okay. And they getting a new defensive coordinator. We might can catch them slipping early.
yeah,
See,
yeah.
that's what. Green Bay's gonna be tough, but see, honestly, man, I'm gonna say Baltimore, the Monday night game versus New Orleans. Ooh. I'm gonna be honest, man. Chicago.
Yep.
I think
Yep.
that
Chicago's gonna be tough.
I think that stretch between week
Grady coming
5.
home.
But don't be fooled. They're all tough.
Yeah,
Oh
from
yeah.
week
All these
5 to
games are
week
tough.
from week 5 to week 10. I think those gonna be some tough games.
Well, I mean,
All 5 of those.
hey,
5
look,
through 10 gonna
I
be
was about to
that
throw
little bit.
Minnesota in there though.
I'm not gonna throw Minnesota in there.
Nah, that's a tough place
So
to play.
they still got what do you call them at
Man.
quarterback?
Even though we won in there last
No,
year,
remember, Minnesota got Kyler Murray now.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's what I was
that's
getting ready to
yeah.
say, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
But I ain't
I'm
scared
gonna,
of
I'm
Kyler
gonna tell
Murray.
y'all right now, man. Hey, Minnesota's gonna have a solid season this year.
and you got to throw Detroit in there too.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now
I was thinking
now
about that too.
to me, I think that might be the toughest game because we
Yeah,
so evenly matched.
yeah, yeah. That's gonna be a good game.
We're so evenly
That's gonna be
matched,
a
and man,
yeah.
You talking
how
about the fastest, one of the
They
fastest
just
running backs
had
in
better
the league.
coaching. Just think about it. We can go player for player. They just had better coaching.
well, check
Yeah,
this out. If they especially if they still had Ben Johnson, that's why I kind of said Chicago, man. But if Detroit is able to kind of get back to that Ben Johnson shit, that's going to be
Yeah.
tough because hey, they ain't no telling what they can break out.
Hey, but
That's why I marked that down as a loss.
hey, aren't they going to have a new offensive coordinator though?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
And then they get rid of Montgomery.
So
yep.
that just may play well into our lap. Maybe.
man. Hey, they still got
Damn
Gibbs,
near
man.
put it like this. This right here is what's crazy. Damn near every big team we play done got a new offensive coordinator.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit, most of the damn league got a new offensive coordinator.
Let's put it like this: if Ben Johnson calling plays when they play against us, yeah, we beating them. But Ben Johnson, he's a defensive guy. He ain't no offensive guy.
Who you talk, Ben Johnson?
No, but Ben Johnson, the head coach of the Bears,
Yeah,
the former
I'm not. Oh,
OC
not the
from the
Bears.
line.
What's
He
his
talking about
name?
it. He talking about the Detroit coach.
I'm about Detroit.
Oh yeah, Campbell,
Yeah,
but Campbell has been taking over the play calling since
yeah.
Ben Johnson been
And
gone.
you see how they ended up, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
look, he don't his management skills are very shady because he'll take
man.
those risks when he don't need to.
Yeah,
Instead of taking the points, that's why
exactly,
Instead
they
of
lost
taking the
against
point.
Dallas.
exactly. That's why I said if he's calling plays, if Cameron calling plays, we're gonna beat them.
Because Oberg gonna bait him.
Yeah, yeah.
Oberg gonna bait him.
Now
Yeah. I see that.
I'm not gonna say that this defense is gonna be better than the Grits Blitz, but I think it's gonna come. Not I'm not even gonna say it's gonna come close, but the comparison is strikingly and eerily similar. Is eerily. Remember when Jerry Glanville came in here, he put a bunch of no names together and came up with that defense. A bunch of
Yeah, he
players
told
who
them boy to pin their ears back and just go
yeah,
get them.
exactly. And that's exactly what they did with this with what Ian Cunningham is doing with this defense right here. We got
Facts.
a bunch of rookies, sophomores anyway. And then we got a bunch of free agency guys who ain't never played together. Yeah. So like I said, they put a bunch of guys together who don't really have a name to come in here and play defense. And the whole defense is fast.
Fastest man.
Yeah.
Hey man.
I could be on I can go on you know, a matter of fact, I think I will research that. What the average speed is per on this team is.
Dude, I know in that
If I had to
linebacker
guess,
room,
it's gonna be about
it's like
4.5.
4-4. I
About
know in that
4.5.
linebacker room, it's like 4-4.
Yeah. But if like for the total team, I'm gonna say about 4.5 or maybe 4. No, I'm gonna say about
Oh yeah.
4.5, maybe 4.5. I'm gonna research it. I'm gonna research it. I'm gonna
I say
research it.
the front four.
That's gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be crazy. Now, if you account skill players, I'm gonna say the average is 4.4, maybe even
Yeah.
4.3. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say 4.4 though.
Because even our quarterback fast.
Yeah,
Michael Penix ran like 4-4. So shit,
yeah,
Michael Penix like the third fastest quarterback in the league. I
yeah,
think.
yeah. He was. I mean, he was up there at the time. He was up there. Yeah.
So question. MPJ ball out. Do we still take a quarterback next year? Not in the first round, but maybe in the later rounds?
I mean,
Or don't even waste our time
I
on a
would.
quarterback.
I think there's a vision. If I had to guess, and this is just my opinion, I think there's a vision to go after one of the quarterbacks because the quarterback class is so. I mean, it's going to be deep next year. It goes. Matter of fact, it's going to be deeper than this year. Probably better than the ones in this year class.
I mean, look, that
Same
yeah, they
thing is,
might draft a quarterback, draft a backup
yeah,
if he balls out, but
yeah.
hey, like
But it all depends on how Jack Strand turns out too.
I was getting ready to say that, but hey, next year, regardless, man, in the draft, if they don't have to focus on quarterback, they're gonna be drafting an O lineman.
They yeah, because I was about to say that we still got to draft some more linemen because like you said, what's
They,
his name?
they,
Jake
they're gonna
Matthews.
be look. They're gonna be drafting either Jake's replacement or if Jawan Taylor doesn't work out, they'll be drafting
Yeah,
Which I would think if Jawan Taylor works out, they're going to re-sign him. And I like what Jawan Taylor could actually be with Bill Callahan coaching him up. But man, they're going to have to get Jake's replacement soon.
But what if Jake replacement already on the roster?
You
Just
talk
because,
about
just like you just stated,
Bergeron?
we got no. I'm talking about Jack Jack Nelson or
Man, Jack Nelson ain't going to be his replacement.
we got Bill Callahan. If we say Bill Callahan is one of the best teachers in the game, and looking at the offensive lineman in Jack Callahan, 6'6", 6'7", 320. That's his kind of build. Then the other tackle that we just brought in as an undrafted free agent from Wisconsin as well.
Hmm.
I mean that look, that's true, but at the same time, man, they're going to look. They're going to be trying to prioritize that offensive line, man. They're going to want, a guy that can go out there and they know can play on that
Yeah.
offensive line. That's why they're going to probably draft a tackle in the first round. And man, you're talking about a position that has been held down for over a decade here. You're going to have to get someone that can step up to that occasion.
Yeah.
Right, but we done been in a position to where an undrafted free agent came in and put in almost a decade at right tackle and Ryan Schrader out of Valdosta State. He was undrafted and he was the right tackle majority of Matt Ryan's career. So do we necessarily got to spend high draft capital on O lineman when you got one of the best teachers in the game?
Yeah. True. True. You could find some guys in free agency too to tap to you know that could very well improve your offensive line. So you don't always have to go to the draft. Don't always have to go through the draft. I like Jordan Howard though at that blind side. I like that.
Talk about Taylor.
Yeah. I like him at that blind side. You know,
Man,
people say he got
if
he
he
get he
panned
get a little
out,
handsy with the penalties, but I think he was being targeted with the Chiefs. I really do. When he was at Jacksonville, he was considered to be one of the best linemen in the league, and he didn't get those penalty calls. But for some reason, when he got to the Chiefs, it was one call after the next, one call after the next. So maybe it was something that maybe he stepped on somebody's shoes or something, or said something bad about somebody, and somebody caught wind of it to have them target him like that. Because I really do feel like he was targeted with the Chiefs.
Well, hey man, I'm getting ready to probably shut this shit down though. So, hey, next Sunday night though, y'all man, y'all know what we're doing, man. We're going to be talking about Fulton County Stadium Sunday Night Live Throwback Edition.
Yeah.
Going
Eight
down memory
times down.
lane, and I know, look, Cowboy, I know you excited for that. The OG
Yes, sir.
is excited for that. And hey, man, y'all are welcome to come in and chime in. Hey, look, I wasn't even thought of, when Fulton County Stadium was being blown up. So there's a lot of things. Hey, I'm really gonna be learning just as much as y'all be learning next Sunday night, man. Hey, that look, if you're an OG, you've been around for a long time. You come up next Sunday night, man, and let's take a trip down memory
Right.
lane. But y'all got anything else to say? And I might go live sometime this week, but I got a lot going on, so I
Yeah.
don't know. But
Me too. Me too.
I'll
Yeah.
definitely be on next Sunday night. But y'all got anything else to say?
Yeah.
man, check me out next weekend. I finally got all my stuff back set up, man. And, I'll be coming back live to y'all with this Falcon news, man. Y'all already
Yeah.
know the new era is here. Rise up.
So yeah, y'all be sure to check in back with us next week, Sunday, same time. 8 o'clock?
I don't
Eight
know.
o'clock.
I don't know what time. Probably sometime after 8 o'clock.
Okay, okay. Well, y'all make sure y'all turn the notification bells on so that
So I'll
y'all get the
say
link.
sometime between 8 and 10.
All right, all right. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. We're going to be talking about the old school Fulton County Stadium. It's going to be fun talking about that thing. Stadium like no
And
other.
you'll be surprised at who might pop through.
Yeah. It's one of those. It's one of those things. You'll be surprised of the team that we had playing in Fulton County Stadium. And so
Exactly.
make sure y'all tag, stay, hit that notification bell so you can get that link. Um, and just stay up, man. Y'all can catch me at Atlanta Falcons Pandemic on YouTube. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, because I got some more stuff that's going to come out, man. That's going to enlighten you, just like the Fulton County Stadium show that we're going to do. So it's a lot of stuff we can talk about in the off season. Everything is not always about mini camp, OTAs, that type of stuff. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned up. Atlanta Falcons Pandemic here on YouTube. Appreciate your channel. 330 Texas
Yes,
boy.
sir.
Always a pleasure to be on here with you guys, man. Y'all stay up.
Where's OG at?
I'm in here. I'm in the back, man, just listening. Georgia, Texas boy, do your thing, man.
Hey man, I just want to channel appreciation for having me on, man. You already know, Cowboy. You already
Yes,
know
sir.
we cover it. It's on.
Yes,
It's
sir.
on, baby. OG 330. You already know what it is.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, y'all know. Like, share, subscribe to my boy Dirty Bird Fly Through. If you don't know, now you know.
Now you know. Like that. There you go, Chandler. If you don't know, now you know.
Cause I was getting ready to say, man, we might have one. We'll see. But hey, look, cause I don't want to be accused of stealing anyone's outro or anything.
No,
So
no, we need for you to be original.
Original.
For
yeah.
real, original.
There you go.
Hey, shoot,
Yeah.
y'all.
That's
Hey,
what's up,
y'all.
man.
Y'all can just do the
Nah,
outro.
y'all
Shit,
heard what my
y'all don't
boy
even.
said. Get your ass to a game.
Yeah, get your ass
Straight
to a
like
game.
that.
Get your ass to a game. Look. That's what
Get
I
in
need
his
y'all to
seat.
do. Get your
There you
ass to
go.
a game. And
Get in
hey,
your seat.
but for real, I'm gonna take it from y'all. If you don't know, now you know.
Now you know.
Straight like
There
that.
you go.